aso ye Mikel Arteta coach at the Emma the Gunners ye be say coach said January Arsenal ebe busy ana mo be call market no so akopɛ strikers ana mo de wingers ba na also debi or expect say Arsenal for ebe very active super busy and no anywhere that o used to here also debi Arsenal for no enye super busy in the winter transfer market. Arsenal for already omo team no enti surprise bia no enso enti emba no Gabriel Magalhaes and afem omo defender na Ricardo Calafiori no and then Arsenal and Everton ebo Calafiori ruled out now so Gabriel Magalhaes or a fitter and a match against Everton no and so every team abo Brentford omo manager Thomas Frank and bought Chelsea abaso say yeka club or form pa Europa undoubtedly Cesiano currently Chelsea and weekend we game any Chelsea born Chelsea Premier League team of the moment who some match no any easy game for Brentford now so Enzo Maresca Chelsea manager or say match we are boy somebody we near here the support of our fans supporters no and rally behind the team 90 minutes no on the referee upon omo kwaswa na omo nye dede emfa enter Chelsea omo team na chi ana ebisa no say Cole Palmer managing him atesan o manage Cole Palmer o coach na aya na atesan ana o say Cole Palmer o coach na o feel so proud a privilege say o coach Cole Palmer na best players no omo nchiro ho best players no omo enha adwene Cole Palmer or the dean former wom any hyper onya ni nyina achi no boy no stay humble na Chelsea omo enso asoye na yanko William Estevao asoye ono free Brazil next year obebo at the Ama Chelsea and oseba oba Chelsea no obesa o make history with Chelsea nani enje over Chelsea and Kofoeka. So Chelsea already almost so many players in here. Hey, and Obebo Obenya playing time in po or say on also or competed that the Brazil. Maybe could be on Onyana start no on a silver platter. And Chelsea now Obano so best start a hard work into already or they actually through say Chelsea so many players. And then all relax or be fight the panel first 11 or on and so etimi abo edu eremu. Yanko Ochina Manchester Derby na Ebaso. Man United any city and airball Ruben Amorim and the Pep Guardiola Asia Obakaya in the Champions League. Ruben Amorim na coachless bono Oche Man City's Pep Guardiola Eshomo by 4-1 na sa 4-1 on Ochira ebe san so happen na this time or your coach Emma Manchester United enti 4-1 no ebe repeat and answer ebe revenge do say we enya Lisbon we so Manchester United the Manchester Derby na Ruben Amorim coach no akasa na ebisa ne say obaye no so far eniema ekosen na Man United board no so otoman kan na o so bibia e the dim board no so back no ye papa momentie Ruben Amorim.
Ask you, what is the impact for the manager when the sporting director leaves the club? Because, of course, it took a lot of people by surprise.
First of all, I'm really grateful for all the support that the whole board is showing me since first day. So Dan is included with that, and I'm very grateful for that. For me, the most important, this is a transitional phase, and you can understand in our club a lot of changes during the season. But the important thing is that we have one path, and that doesn't change. Sometimes when people in football is normal, you have to leave. But the important thing is the idea, maintain the idea. I think that we will maintain with the
Ruben Amorim, coach Emma Manchester United and the current board no supporting the Portugal. Why not winning in the Manchester Derby? Trent Alex Arnold Liverpool or more a defender. Was in the cancer Obia right Man City off. Man City almost a whole 5 months. Now Obia and Shaw must say a more bad patch. Now the Premier League no want to take anything away from them. Or more any defending champions or match at what was so until league no and over Liverpool lead here. Now so Man City potential winners are league no want to mean any more and so and free more. Now Liverpool are far more in the month of November. I was in the Premier League no now acquire Adewamo manager of the month acquire Emma Anna Slot player of the month Mohamed Salah no best save no Andre Onana and a best goal no Harry Wilson and the EPL awards no 4 November, Man United goalkeeper Enya Bako and Harry Wilson F4 Bako and the manager of the month and a player of the month Ekoye Emma Liverpool. Into this month a perfect month for Mohamed Salah Onoa and the 4 Liverpool player of the month and Mo Salah na Twaso and ya Premier League player of the month. Yanko Brighton almost was Brighton at the letter called Croatia a demand a second tier club and the at the NK Jordan say almost sa logo no enti 2 logos now here our Kessben. So on your right Brighton and Hove Albion logo same thing pepepe anomane dem colors no the same and our second division club Croatia no omo enso aye ama Brighton for na troll letter say confo no enso some logo because omo timi enkopem into etiamra we enema if you enso eba Leicester City board no ayo madwen say Ruud van Nistelrooy new manager no omo ebe back in the power enti going to general window ni ebia between 120 to 150 million pounds no omo the best support coach say offer enko transfer market no so Newcastle Johnny Race no for Bournemouth Antoine Semenyo Ghana yen forward Antoine Semenyo this year a pick pa amano na so ba Ghana ha yen sheda ehun ni ye in the Premier League no are taken it by storm Newcastle enya na omom enso epe William Gala SC the only club ebetimi ama Kopama a change the destination from Chelsea mienu pe Real Madrid and the Barcelona, South 2 giant clubs in Spain. No, I'm going to betting at the tempting office. I could Palma swear, Chelsea. Apart from South 2 clubs, no, or any club a betting Alpha Copama at the every Chelsea, or more and so I swear, Juventus, Sandro Tonali. Na Serie A no na obo edema AC Milan and obebo ma Newcastle na Newcastle no sheda empire ama Juve se omonya Sandra omo enso epe Jamie Carragher Man United for former Liverpool defender and say Man United omo Anton Marcus Rashford 27 years wa draw the prime nenso on show bibia player by now senka United team na bet no on show he United omo Anton no nenyo no nko Bruno Fernandes Man United captain no so no omo Anton no omo say obobo no equity chances nenso oye very indisciplined on and off the field United so Anton Bruno Fernandes and so and fan and can Pep Guardiola say obian forget it the players now owo we sit no oye okay omo form and aba form until here sub players no form the back Nemo nyase bia January ndoli bia ya tete say onya Florian Wirtz Bruno Guimaraes ope nanso Pep say the players na form na ba form no ohia am form no mom back shine say obekọ market no so akope new set of players e dey aba Rasmus Hojlund under Erik ten Hag in the last 12 games and the former manager no only 2 goals and a new manager Ruben Amorim Rasmus Hojlund about 5 matches actually 5 goals enti ebisa say aye coach no philosophy coach no the formation and a suit Rasmus Hojlund na we any big question na yensu yebisa afa yentinsi the various leagues no yenko the English Premier League na yekọ the English Premier League we want to wonders and omo any switch ebebo na the same time 3 p.m. Newcastle any Leicester City so at the ataso Liverpool ebebo Fulham na Arsenal and Everton at the atata so Nottingham Forest 5:30 and then Aston Villa Ochina Sunday Brighton Bebo Crystal Palace Man City 4:30 and United Bebo in the Manchester Derby Etihad City host United about 7 ochina Southampton and Tottenham about Chelsea and Brentford ochina Sunday 7 p.m. on Monday Bournemouth and West Ham and Bebo with table na Liverpool 35 points Chelsea Abeda second 31 points Arsenal at a third Man City at a fourth Nottingham Forest at a 5th, Aston Villa 6th, Brighton 7th, Bournemouth 8th. Now you go to Airport United. Man United at a 13th or the English Premier League table also 18th Ipswich, 19th 1-200 and the chat to a Southampton. Yan to also in Spain. You Spain and one game ever so Real the lead. Bako Emma Valencia omo NTV answer said yeah or match highlights no our Kessben television so and Bowana Espanyol and Osasuna ebebo na Mallorca our Girona Ramon Sanchez just page 1 5:30 Sevilla and Celta Vigo na fe abo 8 Rayo Vallecano and Real Madrid abo Ochina Sunday Atletico Madrid ebebo Hetafe Deportivo Alaves ebetwen Bilbao Real Sociedad ebebo Las Palmas Villarreal ebetwen Real Betis na ebo 8 Ochina Barcelona and CD Leganes and ebebo league table Barca edikan 38 Real Madrid at second 36 Atletico Madrid at 35 points Bilbao at 4th and Villarreal at 5th at 18th Espanyol 19th Valladolid and 20th Valencia and Echatwa just 10 points 15 games omo enso etimi abo yentwa so enko eating and Serie A Friday night football etimi eba so Empoli olusu ofie Torino kwasho mukaba ko omo entimi ante ene eboto Cagliari and Atlanta Udinese ebebo Napoli na fe Juventus and Venezia match no akwakuye 7:45 now Ochina Sunday and 11:30 Lecce and Monza Bologna ebebo Fiorentina Parma between Hellas Verona Como and Roma AC Milan and Genoa na Lazio and Inter Milan omo enso abo na ohwe league table na Atlanta and edikan omo 34 points second Napoli Inter at Fiorentina at 4th Juve at 6th AC Milan at 7th at Toronto, Hellas Verona 18th, Monza 19th, Venezia and the Chatwa, Yanko Germany, Bundesliga, Freiburg, Wolfsburg, Eschomo by 3-2, and then Augsburg, Ebebo Leverkusen, Mönchengladbach, and then Holstein Kiel, Mainz, Ebebo Bayern Munich Football Club, where any tough games are Barcelona for China, Dortmund, and Heidenheim, Omo Enso Abo, Bayern Munich Edikain, Frankfurt, second Leverkusen, and at that third, the edit chat was French Ligue 1, na and then Olympique Marseille, and Lille, Ebebo, na Auxerre, and then Eddie Ataso, Rem, Ebebo, AS Monaco, Montpellier, and then Sebestia, Brest, and then Nantes, Le Havre, and then Strasbourg, Ebebo, na Rennes, and Angers, PSG, and Lyon match, Ayotina, about 7:45 for PSG, Eddie 34, second, Marseille, third, AS Monaco, and a lead, a chat war, way so ana yejina na enkofo close nsem no yede esi na yawako fan kratro kakra bi aba second stage the legendary Mr. Kwabra Jemfi take over after this short commercial menu of video no enfemfiri akra
we was so kwen no ntimi nkonkoye enu na Dr. Magashi me ka che o say yade se owidim ni peduanim anaso omu kosunsum kra na omu dwen ho ena omu tam yare ne to se bam se enu na emfa ho kire ohian famrewa to anamombra Dr. Magashi wo ena nyame ya adom branch na ye bi okumase no ye bi wa Accra Kaswa prison junction wo takra de ye wa pawan ke government school mo wo ma omu takwa bogoso nyina no ye wo takwa bogoso power line enu kra wo fie no kra wo ye mbehye wo ka say hey Dr. Magashi no kwa de ye ka che won say
waso ye na wo bogoso
enye fie kitwa eya bronsan miensan ya kabo enya asem kitwa eti Dr. Magashi de me ka che won say ya de ti wabusuani bi so na sebi pese ebusuani ba beda ne burden wo so na de bia da wa besere so skema ni hwa ye ohindia kire Dr. Magashi wo mo techima ho nyina no techima henswa bebia Mount Carmel Senior High School no number no 0547 04 43 07 0547 04 43 07 so okay Ezekiel chapter 34 the verse number 4 now was one more hojo no misrem nuanum say mumma wo ho nya wo den ana omo ho yare no mun try some mesa omo yade hwa adwuma Yesu Kristo di jaye no menua eya yare sa adwuma etiro ka che esuafo te bia mbe ko bia no di o yare no moma ne ho nto no di o ye kwatani moma ne ho fi di ye de nde so aso no sometimes bebe yare enti Dr. Magashi mpisa so obi anya pressure na pressure no eno ne nam so ntia ne be ma akofom obi da diabetes edro so ane ama ne be ma ye atofom onto anamombra Dr. Magashi wo me say afiwe mema obe ma ye sa prankam mema obe ma ye se odenki mema obe ma ye se pozozo because memma eduma bam enu na twerɛ sɛm no ma yɛte asɛm Ezekiel ɛka asasɛm 23 verse 20 wɔsɛ ɔmo bɛma ɔmo atena se na ɔmo bɛma yɛ mmerɛ no ɔmo bɛma ɔmo yere no makae ɔmo ex a ɔmo bɛma soso ɛte sɛ fumpɔnkɔ bɛma enti sɛ bɛma kora no sɛ wone ɔbaa ɛwɔ hɔ sɛ wone ne ntimi na o bɛma nankasa etimi fɔn yɛwɔ mpanyinfoɔ bi wɔn bɛma fonfɔm afutu a mede ma saa afɔ nyinaa sɛ nsuo nwura hyɛ fridge mu yɛ ice water no mu nyae nom because ade ewu ne yɛde hyɛ fridge mu wonum nsuo nwuru na sɛ ɛtɔ yam sɛ kima ɛte sɛ deɛ wasesa wo yam nneɛma nyinaa de gu fridge mu ade sɛ ɛstate sɛ ɛyɛ hye ansa ahyɛ sɛ ɛyɛ adwuma enti na Ghana ni wobɛhu pani bi a wɔnyɛ sika bia no ɔnam sɛ nsuo nwuru ne fridge nti ɛne air condition ahodoɔ no then of the wobɛhu sɛ nipa ne fast ade sɛ ɛyɛ tɔtwe ɛyɛ kɛseɛ wama ne bɛɛma yɛ akɔdi ne fum ɛno na aba Dr. Magashi wa sɛ ɔbɛɛma no akɔdi wɔ fum a yɛbɛtwe ɔbɛɛma no apia ma wo number ni 0547 044307 abasubodi e di amami e abasubodi e di adanse se e bani se ebibiduro yemfa haban mani du branse yade a wo mo stati audition ye wo mo ye nyina no nipa wo se fata se ye bo na baso a yade a wo eye sunsuma de yade ye honam de di otimi sa abraha obia ma ho no oni Dr. Magashi emu abasubodi ni Simba Africa and me say penifo and my me who say ye papa nana koju jesi say ono kwa your friend Samuel and as I friend of Dr. Magashi me say penifo e she wa him for titru obi so say ha abranche ni when ye call no ho ye call no ho ye hu say ampa adwuma wo ye ne no krotro enti Dr. Magashi de me say so wo ta kwampa tem ho a kota krade apawan kejebri Sansuna se bogosu ne benwa. Yo bogosu power line. Kronu mu ene wudu wa samu da baby Dr. Magashi.
Okay.
Afi se ejuma ya yenom. Ye du baby a municipal no kra yen kasa. I say oh doctor ina aba hey. Mo maye mani baby no mfa ne somebody nyina esi. Opani de pese ma mo ti ase ne sen. Nipa yade na ma nipa ye hieni. Yade na gu nipa ni masem. Yade betumi ayiwo fi nipa tibiem. Ama ubenu hu kra se oba wiase. Dr. Magashi say to anamona bra kumase foi bra kumase mazi makro kumase makro ena madwuma panti wudi makro junction ne bisa obia so ko Dr. Magashi ho obia becho say Dr. Magashi da haya no na mpanifo pempem Ghana fo mpanifo omu nyina agye atum se no kre abrante ne yade enti mafutu sem ne made sere kra me de to aban ne nim say aka hia herbal nursing training because nim de na me kuta no me pese me wu me di nim de meko me pese me kire ndo ni bi na e kire ma no hu so mfa so efise so okay Romans chapter 14 the verse 2 a wo se obi wo gidie se otumi de dwane na bi de wo sha ase ye mre ne de ondi ahan duane nkwa opani ahan duane na David dia enam so nte Nyankopon ben no Daniel chapter 1 Daniel chapter 1 the verse 12 no was Daniel sre apafo no say mayefu moduane eni nsuo no enti bra apafo hinde ma o mo dendes no o mu se Daniel ni ho aye fe eni ne nkrofo na ni mu so te enu na nam so nti obeyi aduane na fi o se Daniel mundi ha aduane nko a enu na Dr. Magashi me koso ka kire se yade bi hye wo widiem yade agi ni pedua boso obi de asthma obi de diabetes obi de pressure obi de cancer obi de kidney problem obi de infection obi power na no TV so sana obi frɛ no say hey Dr. Magashi ye call hospital bi almost or fibroid 3 oba me ho man duru ne wa wafa ne ho afa ne ba enti de hia ne obetu anam aba enya me nko aso ne ye dwuma me wonim di fu a obedu a ye di mfide cheki ni pedua ne ho ade ko ni pote hawo enti ye se wo ba no aka se me de yesunsum de ne e me nko so scan ni pa number ni 0547 044307 0547 044307 opani de me pese ma woti ase ne se yade bi o wiase bia wa aduro so o kan Deuteronomy 28 verse 21 was nipa a o mo aso odin no mema yade e fe no ofonye de ba de yare achi nipa ma nipa fon e bi hepatitis B HIV to achieve now bodu so body ne so tia na eti opani yare bia wa aduru na mo se wanya de obetumi de aduru na hwe wa se nipa na obeka se na aduru ni ho because nyankopon e kan wasem Exodus chapter 30 verse 25 o se aduru ni de me de be ma omo a mefra akoma pam no mbe frafra ne dufra fo nyansam edufra entine se nya haban baako ye kika han ni haban ni bom ni afra de amount na ya de na tuso na firu so akọ de wonya kidney problem na se nipa no o pa duro a etu ase no eno ane so beko Dr. Magashi Herbal Clinic so obi efu ayese de abon dua to anamo bra Dr. Magashi Herbal Clinic obi enim kosua no ohu ade a eni so ye bleh ase de anansenten tande eni kosua so obi on mo so ohu ade wa kira na ayese de bo eda so otu anamo ba Dr. Magashi wa opani eduro na nyankopon de jaga na man no ahaban matumi ewom no onyankopon bie so akire me kama asem sese me pia bonten a haban na nkasa ne me kasa na ne adansi a ekoso e wo Dr. Magashi asoye no esawani ense me ka kire efi se so wonya tu anamon kra bedo na yare ne se ye oto ase onan kokom usisi wachinkasai abasobodi ne kra account bi na komi enya asem keto abasobodi ne bi nie opani de make ya jiji bebre na ye mekọ akọji word award dia bre Ghana for because me pese me mani party as say Ghana nso ye wade in haban mana ye nananom eyusu ye obi enya twu etwu dan edanimu eno no oba ye wode ode sa wo sa se kim etwu ne befiri ho sometimes obi kura hwewa ba akọ ye kese chen ba akọ a otumi pe ahaban ne fe no waga hia haban waga shahaba ne so aba tse hwewa o yam keke na so de akeke du kakrafra nipa ne sabento mi nupe de ne hwewa no ahono ayeke tinton tan ko opani induro no ye panim di fu a obe kire kwan no no be yusu haban di asa yale na timi agi ye fi o hawo nyamane ma we Dr. Magashi fi mama sa wo ton ho ato atwene no kwena Dr. Magashi die mababe du se me be boa emo man na tumpon so man no so betumpon a efi apomodem se die ye ko to aba 2024 we December 7 free abato na nkasa ya akonya ne ye kwa akoprim akonya ne ye oko enya ye kuni enya se ye kuni enya wi na danim tumi sana haban man du na nipa nyankopon de ho ahwencha no okuno onya ye tie ni be monipa amadi pawide atomo eti number no 0547 044307 me ma lawyer Morris Ampower duro bi onuma duro no wie na masa wa ma me fie on kran
Sefa
lawyer Morris Ampower me ma na duro bi onuma duro no wie na o ma me fie on kran se Dr. Magashi o hia se kaso a ho ne mu wa anti ben kran ha eti kanesi wo no ma be bi wo no ma yesi so de me kanese opanin de oye djuma pane e bona baso enti Dr. Magashi de eduro na bi kano eduro na be di bi ho me se mema no de oye bema fa obema bo asen eti oye bema na so obema ye mre obema ye twitwikom gonorrhea je obema boso a fa na mane bra Dr. Magashi wo number is 0547 044307 0547 yeda omo my award ni nyina ase Samba Africa omo ya de say yemfa makwa because before so be award we no na ye say ya tena say investigation fa ho hwe mame nka sembi opani bi tro letter di ba Jubilee House we Dr. Magashi enya asem keto Dr. Magashi die hwe me say the one ti di some ko fa ti di Magashi but ayam na small boy hwe edin wo hoda but hu ma etimi mu na fa edin no enu na nam su ti a wo ba yare no te senkra me say ya de tin to time na ho ide ato so na mo bra Dr. Magashi erade be fire so abo ma ho ato
Dr. Jumedi so Kessben Television, Kessben 93.3 Kumasi, Kessben 92.9 Accra. Na fi mo o DSTV channel near 364. Channel 121 and na mo o Go TV no unsa ebeka. Meminda program no na yeguso a yede brem no dumienu na yapegi mu ma breaking news abjafo nso aba na omode no aba beto aso de amayen. Yɛbɛhwɛ matches na ɛbɛkɔ so wɔ Europe no kakra bɛyiyi mu kakra nkra na yɛbɔbɔ so na ɛfiri dwada bɛpem ɛnɛ memenda issues kakra bi wɔ hɔ a mopɛ sɛ mo no yɛhyɛ ideas ɛwɔ ho a ɛno so wotumi de ba na afei yɛhwɛ ho nsɛm so na yɛde ɛbrɛ mo 05515 99933 05515 and any WhatsApp line with me the messages na faso abraying 0244263902 0244263902 and also WhatsApp videos with me the SMP abraying kakra ese hwe sa videos no ni na no e program yi so na fi ye keka eba fie ye nyina enim the big game GPL games e be so weekend the super woman in Bayara Stadium. Nyame yadma Ochina Nomiensa Asante Kotoko any Accra Heart of Folk. Yahwemu na otwi nyina ene nimpompo so. You say ahwem kakra na other local stories wo hide account amamo. Mu nyina akwa eba program yi eso. Andy,
Jira.
Nsempi.
Me hu JC anu masama ebesi mitrim.
Yeah.
As no ebesi mitrim say last year not the conversation was football in Imbomu, Paul Western in Limbomu, Amaka for my Chelsea no Munimbomu.
Yes.
But this is what to show because of Munimbomu.
That's a performance. Nemako year. We are
and no.
Nemako year.
We are uncle this case. Say I feel the football all of a sudden football no ball.
Yeah.
It's about making the right decisions and getting the results. You are good to
go. The results now there. Nema enye bi out there you be akwancho.
E kata gemu be play so ntokwa manso. Enema enko yi wo dressing room and others. The moment the results be ba no bia to that dream.
So my could be twemo Stanford Bridge wo kra oka ho.
Mutimi guys hotel no kra wo chiri wona aye dada. No on the aka. Nti
wow.
Yenka say Chelsea is back. But Chelsea they are on their way.
Oh yeah.
Yes, they are on their way.
Yeah.
See as a money defeat.
Ya set goals till bia.
Modern ball so any sa.
Yes.
Mo players no obi anso perform obi aba wo say as they are the following na cry ade
6 consecutive wins.
General.
Oh yes.
I don't know.
Thomas Tuchel time.
Oba
first no and BC. Abranti have equals our record.
Yes, why there?
And still counting.
Yes. What you say Italians no mo me kwa. Ono so be add up to the history Italians na betwe Stamford Bridge no.
Yeah.
Oba be add from Gianluca Vialli Ofa obi etise Roberto Di Matteo, Antonio Conte, Oba be add up to the Italians na. Omaba betwe din. Onwie Chelsea there enye mediocre club nti see as a season you could see now and and even using the second string side, look at how Chelsea is performing in the Conference League. In Enzo Maresca, on your top class coach, but given the platform, will prove say even with centre backs are almost reaching the international status because over Chelsea almost centre backs from Abramovich era be seen centre backs almost reaching international status because of reaching international status. Ricardo Carvalho no starting my Portugal, John Terry started Edema England. David Luiz not started the man Brazil. Bradislav Ivanovic not started the man in the country. Gary Cahill at a point was a starter for the Three Lions of England. But with Levi Colwill and then Fofana. Oko France Fofana and started. Levi Colwill and started with England. But coach Eddie, those guys boy Juma. You know mo game mo born Brentford no. A difficult one, but at the back also say there are 2 African players in the Premier League underrated. You Cameroon ya branch and a friend Brian Buemon was 9 goals. Samson Awisa Obi who Dr. Congo in the Africa Cup of Nations. A branch and no able to Sakura was 9 goals. Yes. But you know, it looks as if those guys the kind of performance on they made in the Premier League, you know. Could do so bad last year, say Obeji, but status from my hating is status. They've been consistent in the Premier League. Chelsea with those two guys to play, almost just are crying from the left and on the right. Normal play Kevin Shade out, they are good to go.
Yeah.
You know, sanity.
Sanity. Nti o the Chelsea in some shase dia. And nyame admochna 7 p.m. Chelsea Brentford. Me nim so be yes game ya ansana. O ka Chelsea in some and me person got to aso preko. Ansana the big game. And also China be so
For the first time, Pep Guardiola bread.
Yeah.
Man United the bread will be
Yeah.
You will be at it.
big sir.
You know,
We have performance now.
It's okay.
So like friend say big game.
You have no option than to call it a big game.
Okay.
Because said you, okay, Manchester United games be the magnitude of the game. No, a form in the debate, but the weight of the club, the history of the club, the followers of the club, any omudina touchline, any the bragging right the two teams in the Benya, and there's okay the Merseyside derby. Okay, Liverpool ne Everton. I said you Everton call for match, but derby we consider it as a big game. Oko Juventus, you were the derby de l'amour, Juve versus Tima, your friend Torino. Torino call for match, but upo a big game.
Sure.
Sounds na oko Spain. Okay, Barcelona, Espanyol, Barcelona, Girona. So okay, Girona, that's okay, Espanyol and your pet. But upo a big game. Manchester City, Manchester United a big game. Now Chelsea, Brentford. Medica can dear coach your friend Enzo Maresca here with Chelsea. Now even with their best midfielder this season in Moise Caicedo, coach didn't call the right side of defense in the crown. Romeo Latvia, any Enzo Fernandez, assassin some film time. Ding so betting a trauma. And Enzo Fernandez signed the goals about the can game. The coaches are now more pressed. Enzo Emo as boss to boss. Enzo Emo as a register. Enzo Embo as a number 10. I'm more using all the three angles in midfield. And finally, coach Namana settled. He feel that the boss to boss is a perfect position for Enzo Fernandez. Now, cutting a bench now, or bano, afraid you who's a come teaching one Yirima, Ubelusu opposition. So Enzo is also playing well. Playing against Brentford. What will Brentford be? Obian himself, Thomas Frank here, one coach consistently. Say, coach be free any of the big sizer and Tempani Abuni Dean say, young Faf Thomas Frank in some ramishim. Chelsea adwumani di ba mu a Manchester United adwumani di ba mu a all because of the three back plan I was setting in Abrantie Feno, Ethan Pinnock, Oka van der Beek and then Abrantie Feno Ethan Collins. Three back now or the T Brentford no and no di room e wo the game against Chelsea at the Stamford Bridge. Now my di kaka say ofo obi di say Carl Lewis Porter. Now for Brian Buema, these are the two wing backs I will tell you soon. And the midfield of Chris Nobgard. Now about Juan Visa, Fabio Carvalho, formerly of Liverpool. No, the Abrantia, your friend Kevin Shade, and the Visa echo the other side. Maka threat and say, so show me team we are. And Nanti enemy and no from left and on the right in the hard in a pa. South Africa for me, no Cameroon, Ibakuna, Congo, Ibakono. So show me no. How much 18 goals in the Premier League? Now, so the Kevin Shade Beckham to make it 21 goals scored between the three players. And the Chelsea will not be able to stop her. And those are the three guys Chelsea need to prevent them, so they will not come to the party. For Chelsea up front, even Jadon Sancho, and who is back, he's playing very well. Cole Palmer playing very well. Again, coach Nasa critic I'm teaching between Ode Madueke and Pedro Note on the left. On the right, sorry. Again, that is also working for Chelsea. And Kokoyera and Moise Caicedo me no na omobebo from the fullbacks no. Omo there was some more money ko and then for Fona or Levi Cowell or whoever say but they are selling a beba. It was so share the spot and the movement of Abrante friend Kevin Shade because Abrante enemy and son almost the same anymore. Those are the areas that Chelsea need to strengthen. Brentford is stubborn because Thomas Frank are being. But say you, Chelsea team neutralizing the two guys. Chelsea are good to go. At the Stamford Bridge and the former Chelsea are picking up. Shekwa Mufa so back against Tottenham Hotspur by 4-3. Defense they acquire Bebema until Humber reach that experience and that height Humber reach the Chelsea level. But at the Stamford Bridge, I may call 2-1 win for Chelsea at the Stamford Bridge. Liverpool
2-1 win for Chelsea at the bridge.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Nyame yadma kotoko any have to match in ND Chelsea Brentford.
Yes.
And also ND Man City Manchester United.
Yes. It is, you know,
Yeah.
it's not the move up so ball be
Yes.
Philippa.
Yes.
Now, me hear Liverpool quick about the big game so. Liverpool are same cano. Book no more na season you do almost better, and we are hoping that they will not bottle it again. Thank God Jurgen Klopp is not around, and Ancelot, Ejuma Oyeno, in the Champions League, in the Premier League, teams are finding it very difficult to stop any of them. So almost so bought against Fulham. Now, where you Fulham side Sergio, so him Marco Silva team now. I never call no boy manager dinner say it is a flexible side. And so here Portuguese and other Latinos no more European no more bola. A young Pempino and ya so mu defend it. It is a washer. Offer obi to say Tete or the right back. Then you talk about Robinson on the left. Now in central defensive pair, you are talking about the experienced Issa Diop and then Kevin Bassey. A kind of into Darwin Nunes and then Mo Salah advantage. Now midfield of Sasa Lukic and then Sander Berg on the left side of the midfield. No one should Smith Rowe, Alex Iwobi and Adam Atrori. No one should Brandt Fed Raul Jemines of Mexico in the leading line in a 4-2-3-1 and a Marco Silva at the Baba. Now so show Mutim now. Iwobi is playing very well for Fulham this season. The same thing applies to Adam Atrori. The pace no a threat. Enti Liverpool Andy Robertson the form not second in their net there. But again, Liverpool defense that stabilize it. And who even in the absence of Konate, Joe Gomez by an Ejimo on the budget bandai cable. Trent ain't no problem, baby, because Alex will be because of pressure. Everybody will see midfield. No, will love to drift into midfield. Now I support to Sasa Lukic and then Sander Berg in midfield. Until Liverpool and Ejimo baby. But how do you stop Mo Salah, Luis Diaz, Dominic Szoboszlai, especially Mo Salah? In the last few games at Liverpool abono until Robinson US near Brandt anywhere if they want to play Liverpool out. But you know Liverpool no bonus or team muda ho now be able say yeah Liverpool you good to go. Make a win for Liverpool in that particular game. Not a big game. Manchester City, the blue side of Manchester and the red side of Manchester in Asia. Medica say yankai the last time two teams Asia. Now, Mummy, no more debo a warfare. Say, I tell you, because in Pempino, it is either United war form, now more debo Man City or Manchester City war form, now more debo to my friend, Man United. So, for my friend, Man United, or more away to my friend, Manchester City. So, now who share Manchester United? Yan share big games, United upon this season, any results or winner. Or more to train to 8 my friend Liverpool. Omulusu 3-0 to team my friend Tottenham Hotspur. Omulusu 2-0 to Arsenal. And Omulu Chelsea a ball 1-1. It is all share games team my friend Manchester United aba. Out of the 4 games on my bottom, Oma conceding 9 goals. Now out of the 12 points now can we expect United be done. Omanya 1 point to pay to far out the big games they are concerned. Now you talk about Manchester City. Tottenham show almost 4. Liverpool show almost 2. Arsenal they almost ball draw. And almost team my friend Chelsea. It is almost so sharp. Out of the 12 points, no, team my friend Manchester City and you move 4. And the United and 1. In the big game this season, Manchester City was so a team my friend Manchester United. So we check the last games 2 teams in the boy na. Manchester City ko PMO say who's passed against Crystal Palace. And the Man United a ball against my friend Nottingham Forest. And Nottingham Forest best show by 3 goals to 2. Into the last game, 2 teams in the ball in the Premier League, you know. Manchester City now 1 point, Manchester United 1 point. Now you come to the foot. So here back in this one, Matthew Kovacic is back. And the Kovacic is back there. He's likely to start in this particular game. And the Pep and then Kyle Walker and then can Pep in the defense in team defender. Or what that pace not to cover up no and the Kyle Walker and Swayemre into his social media now. Team my friend Manchester City supporters at air trade. Jasko Vidal had been the weakest link of the Manchester City backline. It's again, I will say a quarter side not very well if United want to win this particular game. And so over the left side, say Manchester United are holding in a upper betina, a branch your friend Amba Diallo so and no any baby and new wapa I was say almost make sure say Omobema and ni Ako Diallo. You know the guy is playing very very well. and then Samson Pussy, and then Manola Kanji. Whoever Bobo as centre back, no, will problem because again that pair is not working for Tima, your friend Manchester City. So cover to Chaba back there. Then the Obia can say a player to control the midfield, to set the tone. A bit me a push it in Nama near me ako yeno. Then Obia can say Manchester City no. Cover to Chaba, you expect cover to say or the side remember. Onya Rodri, but again. Obi share Kovacic at Real Madrid, Kovacic at Inter Milan, similar role and an obo for those clubs before Oba Chelsea on number 8 and Manchester City as number 8. So him playing as a certain midfielder, he can do the job. Kevin De Bruyne F4 Monemai. Bernardo Silva has been on and off. But such games you need experience quality our motivating them to match United. No even say Man United midfield and strong. Now we are Phil Foden, Savino, Matthias Nunes, you talk about Grealish and then Doku. Some players who obey me and sa. Now the Gina Brantia, your friend Ellen Holland, and for me, so share Savino has been on and off. Creativity no goes in Matt said you know Girona no. When you know how Pep gradually turning him to be a Grealish type of a player. Or the ball only push defender I know a cutting. Into the skill now can expect say obey utilize no team utilize it. But in all these guys who experience in the Manchester derby, they will love to make amends. Oh, here Man United and so on. Coach never go with his usual three back. Lisandro Martinez, Matthias Delete, and then Mazrai. Mumi and San now. Amad Diallo on the right, Diago Dalu on the left. Midfield now between Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, Kobe Manu, and Manuel Ugarte. So if you game of boy against Arsenal, or Manuel Ugarte mum. Because no, it was an Arsenal game, they ran it fast. You need a player or you're fast to cover up the midfield. It didn't work for Manchester United. The last game, it was still Manuel Ugarte. On and off, and also by Casemiro is likely say on also be team back. But because of the intensity of the game, man, the coach would love to stick to Manuel Ugarte, Kobe Manu. Not the Bruno Fernandes score anymore with Amad Diallo supporting him. Now here the last 2 goals are Rasmus Holland, Babe Shedia. You know, stick it to him. When the guys are who expect some move team, the 3-back turns out to be a 5-back in defending. But when you say, coach, a friend, Ruben Amorim, no, a kind of fast, so Manchester City in the Champions League. Is he going to use the same approach? Is he going to use the same plan? And I say, when we did a different style, the Sporting CP team was more technical, involved players than the Manchester United. Pep our experience as to play such games, and in the Premier League, you don't recall the last time Manchester United win here, the Etihad Stadium. You know, Asana better also. And off color Manchester City, but comparatively, we compare City as I compare United. Almost a confidence in you because you with team City no, now is strange confidence in you. But this is a game you expect players to step up, and at Etihad, General may call for team friend Manchester City. So more any favorite to win in that particular encounter.
Wow, but pick 1 or 2 be when you say Serie A no more, La Liga no more. Big games be.
General big game be no. Real Madrid against Real Vallecano, you expect Madrid to win. Any match I who. Offer Barcelona herbal Liganis again, you expect Barcelona to win. Until Oko Italians one not big games over there. Any big games be you know.
All right. Awa Mohammed.
Sergio.
At say.
Yamiadum Sergio.
Okay. Yenche na yebeba big game no so. How to focus and take otokoba me entity on krankra. In Africa grand san ya buy.
Well, uze a few way FIFA Club World Cup. Send you na ye bono na champions of all the confederations na kwa bona few way almost the same kakra. Akoye adia FIFA friend of FIFA Intercontinental Club Cup competition na se kaya some few months ago, last month rather, Al Ali played against Al Ain and they won by 3-0, and you saw Pachuca from Mexico also playing against Botafogo also a opportunity win here, and then the 974 stadium minim se Kaisa stadium no minim se Ghana for bibribe Kaida stadium no. It's a stadium in Qatar. And that stadium you use containers no at the building, you know. That was the stadium that hosted Ghana's game against Portugal. Ewo World Cup no. Game na lose 3-2 no. Ewo the recent World Cup so ɛwɔ Qatar 2022. So ɛhɔnom na be hosti that big game between Pachuca and Nadi Alali. Nadi Alali enya some history with regards to their meetings against Mexican clubs. Ɛwɔ the FIFA Club World Cup. No, Mekai 2006 they met this same team Pachuca yi. Ɛhyɛ by 2-1. And Mekai in 2008 almost share Club America by 2-1. 2008 against Pachuca Mushia Muya, Nadi Alali lost by 4-2. And it was a game that Nadi Alali were leading by 2-0. Flavio and then Mohamed Abu Trika were the guys who were on target that day. But from then, their meetings against Monterrey in those two occasions in 2012 and 2013, Ningnan quite best. But 2021, they had a win against Club Americano. And then Omoni Pachuca Asia. Nti ene CAF Champions League ball, but due to that engagement now, omo benyano ewo kata no, ebema omo game against CR Belouizdad no, ebe an outstanding game. So they go again against Pachuca. Nanka pages mo benya video ye downloadi, which was the reminiscent of what happened in 2008 when those two sides met. And Nadi Alali were leading. Mekaina, Christian Jimenez, and then Alvarez, Darwin were the ones who did the marvelous job for the Mexicans that day. After Nadi Alali took the lead through Mohamed Abu Trika and then Flavio Amando. But unfortunately, those Mexicans come and 2-2 and they pushed the game to extra time, of which the Mexicans that opportunity of beating Nadi Alali to make it 4-2. So since that time, this time around, Omushia, the FIFA Intercontinental Club. No, one thing is that Pachuca was some top players. Nadi Alali ain't mean right here down. Obekai Solomon Rondon, Ubia Bekai in the days Everton, a striker from Venezuela, one of guys Ubia Bejini Dean the Premier League. Osama Idrisi, Christian Mikoltas are all around. But unfortunately for Nadi Alali, Mohamed Hani is injured and he's not going to be part of that squad. No. Even though Mohamed El Shanawi is back, now goalkeeper Mohamed Al Shubair and they take you over now, all leading the charge when it comes to the man or the goalpost. No, he did a marvelous job even in the absence of Al Shanawi, making sure say Nadia Alali be win the Champions League. Omo boy, omo share league as omo twaso. But the injury no end shedan big because Mohamed El Shanawi is now back. And one thing is say Obia Obe Kai Qatar 2022, one of the influential defenders for the Moroccan setup, and about Stade Brest. In the French Liga, Mika Ashraf Dari, he's also been signed by Nadia Alali. Wababeka Atiyat Allah Omoka Omo backline. So Amomu defense, I am very, very solid. And especially with the likes of Percy Tau, with the likes of Obeka Akram Taufik at the backline, and it would help Nadia Alali. But honestly, it be a very, very tough game for Nadia Alali. Meeting these Mexicans, Omuma Ali, a very, very tough time. So for me, I think Pachuca will start as favorites in that game now. Ebaso the 974 stadium now. Ebaso no. And then Yanga bebo against TP Mazembe. Yanga has not been faring so well in the CAF Champions League this year. Obekaya, the first game against Al Hilal, they sat at the Benjamin Mkapa Stadium and lost by 2-0. Apart from that, they went away in Algeria and lost 2-0 against MC Algiers. And what it means, after 2 games, they've dropped 6 points, not even one pair. 1 point. And our group now, TP Mazembe, so on first game, they drew against MC Algiers and they lost by 2-1 against Al Hilal away. So MC Algiers and Al Hilal and Omo. So, but always younger, the kind of quality or more. All the other guys, Stefan Aziz, Obeka, the likes of Clement, Obeka, the likes of Kennedy Musunda, all these guys are around, but they finding it very difficult this time around. Even in the league, Nieman Koye, Champions League also in Koye. That's the reason why they decided to sack Coach Miguel Gamondi. Omodi Coach Said Ramovic back, but still he's finding it difficult to make sure so petty things in order and na younger team anymore. Honestly, I see with TP Mazembe in as much as I'm also 1 point out of possible 6. No, I see TP Mazembe starting as favorites. One top game I know so be baso Pyramid FC against Esperance de Tunis. These two sides, Bia of 4 points. after the first round of games, okay, Sagrada Esperanza lost by 5-1 against Pyramid FC, and then Pyramid drew in their second game. The same also applies to Esperance de Tunis. Esperance, Omoko Jeffrey or Miguel Cardoso Akwako joining Mamelodi Sundowns. So technically, as a Omonia a lost kakra. They were the sides that went into the finals this year. Obiabe Kaya season a trem year. Omone na di alali ne shia. But Usama Bogera mo and all the other guys are around. So Yasin Meria at the back line. But how can they tackle the might of Ibrahim Adel, the likes of Meka Fashion Saka, Obeka, Fisting Kalala Mayele, and then Mahmoud Hamdi. Niote Kanaman Beye 2-2 when Ghana played against Egypt or the AFCON. These are the games that interest me this weekend's Champions League third round of games. You both we are near 4 games. Not just a Champions League group stage. But Ali will not be around this weekend due to more engagement or the FIFA interclub competition against Pachuca.
All right, our Mohammed. And then I am in the final whistle and all here now UTN live and so our Kessben 93.3 Kumasi, Kessben 92.9 Accra. Nafi Kessben TV, DSTV channel 364 and a Go TV channel near 121. Sami Adu Sami a champion. Uzabani I hear now say Miminde. About 10-9. We are this time we are sure. Okay. As a minute, Casano, Tisu, minimum, no could train in Abose. Oko walk be now Bose. The Fina breast, I don't say.
Oh, maybe I know
Me.
to Kwan Hono. Did you about Kwan Hodia? And this idea, you will be you know.
You will be okay.
So on fee to Kwan Hono.
Okay.
Send your Kwan or buy the idea you will be no fee.
We defend you. We might walk through that one day.
Or you know, some media we defend you. We name Kiasa.
All right.
Some media me defend dinner on a rich dear mini.
Which way defend you?
Defend you.
Oh, nice. But Mickey dear,
Mickey dear say, me go defend you. Are you coming not yes?
Aye. On phone say we are the bayo. No, we are many or the bayo. Yes.
Mickey, I was
never buy on it. You talk giddy. Friends say, oh, coach Benzifa.
Coach, catch me and I'm saying, me trying about bar. They are discussing. You get a question of
what? I catch and I'm going to now.
Missing me or shame me bonanuya. Udina Hana was so fat, dear master. None of your playing a quacker. As Miss Esther, one year or two would never be here. Bed 3 minutes of time to go airport.
Hey, call Vicky. Saturday born on Wednesday. All right, then to us and far and mamma enter more videos, Meme in some amode Abba. Every weekend, I'm on him say, you preview matches, Baby and Sana, Yakobo, nothing, Hunse Bebrain, Drada, na be review, games, Newton Latte, Marijata.
Chief.
Oh, it had Hobiana.
David,
okay.
But me prepare some.
Okay, we prepare some.
And I'm good football. Per good player in ball boy and I'm a penasempa. It's Man City squad no players are now epic for Foden. Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne. Ball air fast a Joe. Referee said we are okay. So me Man City are same true Pep Guardiola. Or corner me call.
The last 7 games or so, see how no born a boa.
Jenna here to
know. Hey, we be on him row.
Yeah, Sir Joe. We be on him. Pep Guardiola. Someone who said Arrigo Saki AC Milan. To set no okay, and no one else sooner on his slot as so they are done in Liverpool.
Yeah.
But be a club of bread, say my bread, meant to us so say, and none on his slot a JR, and also they quay. The same squad of people, they are born man for now. There is no sooner a trouble to a month for so bono. Be on them right now, okay? Look, Chelsea the 15 goals a season at G Premier League.
Okay.
Yeah, caught 38 games, so Mourinho considered just 15 per. So every club will be our time of baby. So Joe, I am sure the super days of Asafoku. The super days of Asafoku.
Yes.
Me, I can say for a fact, I share generation baby no. That generation on a chain, ye level say 30 to 35 to 40, no. But Brenna be who the has folk days, no. You've also seen Kotoko days are sorry pa. We've seen Arrigo Saki AC Milan, Pep Guardiola Croyer in Barcelona. So Joe, we've seen buying Timwa untumi nyane hwe apart from so be consider some of show. So bibia on emre. Pep Guardiola jana hia to no.
Yes.
But me dey mental fatigue say Joe. Apart from the little injuries, you know. So Joe said, no, na say, ya na you chase success na e din yo. Me ya sure obi ti ba bia sa bre sika ni boto make us me na abre pa. So who chase success nya din. But success na ba be du awie no. Na obe maintain be sustain success no. Ho ene ya sem pa. Because how do you could do before so obi hu challenges in the door so. E better Pep Guardiola oba back say. This has been the major question for Busa. Oba back through players about returning from injuries. Oba back through a different tactical model. What is he planning behind the scenes? A big issue with my Pep Guardiola, but I understand the fact that a big coach. Big coach is moment to the yomodia. And Jenny dia Ancelotti asemo. People say problem na or woman or no one bit me a resort situation. Let's see what Pep Guardiola can do to Man City.
Mental fatigue. Na uchirim say the battery.
So
teams in no. So many boss. I didn't know we knew the mentally on my brain.
I did acquire na yeme wa mama use why example. Yeah. Why you continue to battle to stay with ye. Ombre wa dream say why lot. Ombre. Wow, who say why enough obeko. The fact that who say why not means you have that mental strength to keep going. But Pep watch EPL only 6 times. Champions League GBM for the first time in club in history. We say so to me, even Premiership no chronicle so to me. He's changed the style of play for the side now all coach, you know, as well as England say do na born style be. Man City as I could do stage omanya one player akwa the Ballon d'Or best player in the world. So Joe, one shen ya, what dream no. Oba say why you bibia wie. The push no na ndi hobi o.
Say Ballon d'Or no one san fan kwa. Man City be bresa.
And they kind of sakwa. So join they kind of sakwa. So mental fatigue sometimes you feel so you've done enough to rest. But so as soon as I sleep on how na be hu say when you enough kra. Mama, I keep saying say to stay relevant, you know, you need to do more and be very much dynamic. We change your coin. Now all try say will be improve. Pep Guardiola, I feel he'll come back, but it will take a lot. It will take a lot.
The never
So Joe, obi betimi akasa House of Kotoko game no eso atepen. Say, oh, tese na don boy team no e board those days, you know. Say na Steven Odro board those days, you know. And they oko check the Baba Yaya. And Hussein Mohammed mo be board Baba Yaya. Can we say Swati? The player quality no Swati. Individually, collectively. Goalkeepers said them yam much now if they are watching us. But that's their standard. None of them. And they do the previous goalkeepers. No much them are 2 teams we say.
Okay.
Or more from 1 to 2. Benjamin Asare Juma Bonabasi. At some point, now has for 3 goalkeepers. All of them at me start national teams. Kotoko similarly. So collectively, quality has dropped. Individually, I mean, watch Steven Drew Jam Medford. Obeba no aba bedru Jordan Opoku. Obeba no aba bedru Kwame Bonsu. Obeba say I drop your aba bedru in team Manu Emmanuel Entry. You see the depreciation in terms of quality. Has a folk abon finfio or circle formo a jata temo ba obedansa malika ko wamo o maba and watch us of midfield. Quality has dropped. Name of the intensity that's what they say. And no man ho takra no man ho na makro. Has a folk fans got fans. The kind of pressure of the member players, you know, they will never think, say, oh, yeah, I'm friend, yeah, but club in Timontum Boise. No fan will take that. So, what about just in a say, club, yeah, just in the show, yeah, oh, Baba, yeah, Juma, in Perinfono legends, and Ayato Hormo. No time for error, no room for those little marginal errors for any player. Fans and entry. Fans and play, they've never alluded themselves to this mediocrity. Say, players is so mobre. Has for Kotoko. Even referee crowd as a bomb I know fast not the moment bottom. All the 3 types of worships are jet criminal referee no baby. It's a big game.
Open luck.
So Joe. But how come the House of Okene men father se bechemwa. That preparation on go through that.
Oh yes. The other game.
Ordinary
game.
Win your ordinary game.
My referee say a ordinary game more. We're gonna have to
referee Ben and say obi dia yenya no ho asemo anka. Ofa no ho toten ko. Juliet ọba no mpo yɛ so yɛ ọba yɛ fa nkyɛn ọba hwɛ de yɛ sɛ de no at some point na ɔpa kyɛ wɔ ha de ma no Salem ya blessed which referee Collins Renard yɛ so yɛ akora o wini ba ɛfɛ no kɔ university look we took him by the rails so it's a big game the demands of the fans the weight of them what is soro hɔ na wɔhwɛ sɛ hey ɛdɔm yɛ bɔbɔ de mama na wɔyɛ ma show sɛ Joe anticipation yɛ so and look adi na GFA fo nkwa de saa game na kɔhyɛ Nyankopɔn yɛ adom ɔkyena I'm taken away from the rest of the games. Obi e mo de yɛn watch na kɔtena TV akyire.
Especially.
Na hwɛ game no.
Yeah. You remember the games, you know?
Yes.
Na and that's because
other games no ɛsoso ho hia. Because Chelsea be host to Adriana.
Yeah.
New coach Arestica for Adriana. The third visit to the club and wabai. How are things going to pan out? Ewo drama against coach Samabuadus become Chelsea. Samatex very, very uncharacteristically. About former last season, who was on the defending league, you know, they've really depreciated in terms of former performance. I'm depreciating the attitude. I'm a show last season, just certain opponents, even on fortress grounds or crowd. Samates say Joe, I'm regress.
Okay.
So Samates, another big game and so. Vision a host to media. Look, top table no best this season. Top 4 no, there will be a shake up. So Vision. Media man hwɛ ye papa baabi a vision wɔ no it's another big game because so ɛwɔ hɔ no and yɛntumi so nka nations ebe host to of travel as visitors ɛkɔ Accra Lions and so yɛbɛka ne nyinaa de abom na yɛ discuss ɛwɔ board no so
enti yɛkɔba yɛbɛhwɛ games ne nyinaa to have ne Kumasi Asante Kotoko match ɛbɛba so Baba Yara Stadium Vision ɔmo ɛbɛtwɛn Mediema FC ɛwɔ ni Eje Kraku II sports complex or FC Sabatex almost any in Century Sports omone a Heart of Lions Century Sports Arena and a better so the day Wafa Park Sugar Copper and Accra Lions omo and Super Train Nations FC said a new account 170 Legon Cities University of Ghana Legon Stadium Hall and omo Train Bichim United Gold Stars Ebetua Karela ewo Aliu Mahama Stadium ewo Tamale nafe Brekum Chelsea and so atra Golden City Park na omone aduana de atai super a game kesi
so a game
yeah
a game what when you say Oka Samates any Heart of Lions you know it looks like an ordinary game
yeah
but Heart of Lions said the giant slayers this season Wanoko Kotoko Wanoko House of Folk Wanoko aduana Wabɔ draw with Mediema. Why not can it be? Heart of Lions 1-7 American. On that third, as part of the best defensive side. Oh, league Ayeboemo. 4 goals in 12 games. And as a Heart of Lions are considered. Last year they not come on area no. Or mona a year hono a see game no. They waited until March the 34 to survive. To know the last lifeline or more, but this season they are part of the best performance, and especially in terms of defense. There, what the ball to Heart of Lions in there, okay. My blended experience with that potential players. I bet never take a hobby. Quadra being junior or hobby. These strikers, you know, I'm not league not check. If you want to be a more crown, you must not catch a young boys. Now, I'm no yeah. Now, if you bench so bad, with him how to torment you. So some testing, you're very, very careful. But to say okay, you know. You better brush those games in me pa. Okay. Heart of Lions.
You better brush ashemi pa. Basake Holy Stars and so ne Young Apostles at the better so is a campaign AAK the second stadium sports arena and hona Basake and so I know what hefa Basake hona nti wọ́n free saa
green adeɛ na wɔn de wei sisɛ so ɛnyɛ hɔ nie
saa
ɛyɛ hɔ nom bɔ games
ɛno
Crosby ɛwɔ Memorial Park
ɛhɔ because dem hu ha deɛ is it campaign AAK the second sports arena all right ye bebu sem na ya hwɛ baabi a wɔn kɔ sɛ yɛ baabi a yɛnim na carpet na anase baabi foforo ɛna saa match de bɛba so na ɛna afei Asante Kotoko ne Heart of game no ɛno na obi anim sɛ ɛyɛ match kɛseɛ pa weekend yi nyame yɛ adom ɔkyena na saa match no ɛba so all other games ɛyɛ ɛnɛ ɛna ɛba so nka menya mmerɛ kakra bi a di dwa kakra bi a bɛba na nka afei yɛahwɛ games no nyinaa sɛ wɔ biribi a fabra mesrɛ mo meba ya Mo videos na mo de ba ni nyina so no yebo modern na ya kire ni nyina do da frimpon.
Yes sir.
Ewa ha na ene no twetwe komo kakra gentleman dental clinic penimpa no ankasa ewa ha ni gold da ne kom bi boninsa kama pa doc bokode
Yankopɔn da woro say.
ni Nyankopɔn asepa
Yeah.
yes but today now the ebre esin o esin
Yo meda CP said you me for kwan yesu na machia wahwefo nyina ne all the social media platform ayeti wo nyina. Gentleman dental kan na gentleman de o te say ye ka gentleman dental na che say esin ho asem ene ye beka. Na say o te say ye ka esin ho asem so de na che say gentleman na e ka. Na gentleman de ye ndwumadi a ye dia na say ye bebo wo sen ho ban. Na yesiesie esen no sɛdeɛ ɛsɛn no tibia asesa kodu bia no gentleman betimi asan amanaba sɛdeɛ na ɛteɛ no a ɛna gentleman nso so no sɛ ebia wopɛ sɛ wobɔ wo sɛn ho ban sɛ wonkɔ tibia bi mu a gentleman ɛwɔ hɔ ma wo sɛ ebetimi a prevent utiti no from sɛ ebia ɛnsɛ wobɛkɔ wo mfie akyi anaasɛ wo kra akyi na ɛwɔ sɛ wo sɛn nyina egu onum na wode akɔ enti gentleman ɛwɔ hɔ yɛyɛ adwuma firi ɛda dwoada ɛkɔpem ɛda memene da anopa na wɔtwe kɔpem anwumre ɛnonsia na gentleman nam sɛ yɛdwen Ghana fo ho na yɛmpɛ sɛ ebia obi bebre anaasɛ ɔbɛkɔ ahohia bi mu ansa na wanya access to dental clinic anaasɛ baabi ɔbɛsa no ho yare no gentleman yɛatere yɛahyɛ no mu baabi a enti baabi a wote yɛ nka bia no ɛno ne sɛ wobɛtu anamɔ wobɛtwa w'ani na ebi wɔ wo nkyɛn wɔ hɔ a enti wokɔ gentleman Ghana afana nyinaa gentleman ɛwɔ branch wɔ hɔ yɛwɔ aflawo uduru aflawo a yɛne Eco Bank ewo the same premises and I say o enkran so a ye branch wo Nungwa udu Nungwa main station wa gentleman dental ewo ho na udu atomic do mekwa benya runabout no so wa gentleman dental branch ba kon so ewo ho Kumasi nso ye wo Abrepo Junction total filling station achi ho a ye san so ewo tachiman na ye wo sunyan so gentleman ya tere ya hye no mo se be ya wo se ho ha ne wonum hawa ekoso wonum obia no obetimi anya akwanya na wonso so wode asa wo ho yare na wonso so wonum apomuden no emu atimi aye kama e de ama dabni da nyina no aya esen ho asem no tete nipa bebre enso so no ya na etimi koba se ba bia problem no kra no ana ohaw no nipa no wo mu no ba bia wo se oditu anamon kokra no ya na onim ba bia wo se odeko gentleman ewo ho se dan brano bia no ye de nkyerɛkyerɛ etisei ebebro na onso se wo sa ohaw no a watimi atu anamon ahu ba bi potia ewo se odisa ana ohaw no eko gentleman oba ye clinic wa ye services bebre enema bebre ene ye ewo ho ene ye time no nti ye beka emu miensa pe ho asem ye enema bi ti se tokru atosin mu na opese o ye failing ahodo bebre ena gentleman ye obi timi frɛ mu ye failing na ye sen ye o failing ahodo bebre o problem no ana sɛde tokru no ɛdasen mu no ɛtie no ene be kyerɛ failing no emu de he ne wosie ma ye de frɛ no examination and consultation services no gentleman ye ne nyina bi ho braces sɛ o se no anhyehyɛ yi na opese ye hyehyɛ ne yetimi use braces enso de correct afi tooth extraction surgical extraction, mobile extraction, normal extraction, ni na no gentleman eye ni na bi ewo ye clinic ho na afi nso so no de ye frɛ no scaling and polishing gentleman eye bi ho gold teeth, gold replacement, gold crowns ni na no silver teeth and as silver gold silver replacement ni na no gentleman eye bi ewo ye clinic ho enti se wo how bi ewo osima na se anamon bi ewo se utufa wonum ne osi ho bia no wo de wani be kyerɛ gentleman dental clinic ene kakra na ye beka afa ho no eye scaling and polishing na ye ka scaling and polishing a ewo se ye hohoro wonum ama wo ye de abefo kwan so hohoro wonum e de ama wo eno enye de utimi de ensuo anase wo de ade bi hohoro wonum ewo fie ne bi eno de ye de nimde for to say doctors nurses eto ye mboase e de abefo machine ahodo na ya to ye mboase e de ahohoro wonum nyina e de ama wo na ye hohoro wonum no ebi te say ye wonema bi te say tooth calculus anase tighter ni nyina no eye nema yellow ene green bi a eye den ya na ahyehye esen ntam na sa nema no ehyehye sen ntam a etimi ema wonya problem bi a ye fe no halitosis anumka eno nti na ewo ho ana entimi ema wosena ho den ene wonum apomuden no entimi enye fine eno nti no yetimi ye de fe no scaling and polishing no ebeyi sa nema no nyina afiri esen no ene wonum ho na afi ama wonum atimi aye fine obi a ontai enko dental clinic enko ye de yefrɛ no scaling and polishing no saa nipa no da bia no aya na otimi hu saa nneɛma wei ɛwɔ ne se mu ɛno na wotimi nya cavities a yɛfrɛ no yare kaka anaasɛ tooth decay ubonse kaka etutu ɛsen mu entokro bebree ɛyɛ obi a brano bia onta nkɔ dental clinic enko ye de yefrɛ no professional cleaning no a yɛfrɛ no scaling and polishing no afi obi a wontai enye de yefrɛ no scaling and polishing no utimi nya problem bi a yɛfrɛ no halitosis ɛno na yɛ anum ka no wonso obetimi anya saa problem no afi nso osena ho odin timi yɛ den ɛkɔ fam ɛno nti nipa bia na odi aduane fa wonum ɛkɔ woyam die which every human being bia no the gateway to the stomach no ɛyɛ wonum ho enti da bia no ɛwɔ sɛ utimi etu ho anamo ɛde siesie wonum ho sese bronya ɛbɛyi obohu sɛ yewo yenuanom omo amano ne bebre omo mbre ne omo time no any beverages bebre cafe lepton ahodo a ewo amano ne bebre no ebi wo ha na ama ese no esteni anase no adiskala ni nyina no odi wani kire gentleman dental waba wanya time kakra e so utimi tu anamo na odi wani kire gentleman dental ye beto ye mbo ase ne aye de scale ye friend scaling and polishing no said ye ese no asteni aye yellowish anase black anase cafe no ahyehye calculus esemu nkawanka no ahyehye ntamu ni nyina no yebeyi ni nyina hohuru no ama wonum atimi ayeden ate na wonso wonim onyam no atimi afa no ntoma pa afira ena afen so no yesan so eye de ye fe no tooth replacement no ewo gentleman dental clinic tooth replacement no ene se ebia wo senatu na opese wo hye wo sene foforo gentleman ewo esene sie no ahodo bebra wo ba ye clinic ho a ye edema wo yetimi si de obetimi ayi asanhye eno ne yefre ne dentures no oba gentleman dental ye ewo ho ena ye wo de ye hye nso a untimi entubiem a ye no yefre bi se PFM ene implant ni nyina no eye fix eno no ye hye enya de a obetimi atubiem utimi de ye bibia tse de anka ne na ose no etie pepepe a obi ehu se ebia wosin we kura no eye artificial ana o kasa a ondwen se ebia ose no kura no ebia betimi afirato da bia no yenya kwanya sia ne yetu atie fo se esen ni sie no obotaya wosene etuye na wo se wosan ehye from say obetime edidi ana obetime dia kasa ana se ebe boost o confident level se o kasa nipa mu ana se ebia ade wo se oye no a wontime enye just because na wosene atu afiri ho no wo se wosi a utime restore saa ade ni nyina back utime dididi na utime de kasa abra wonwen se wosano ebe frato eno ntina ye kan for gentleman dental clinic edema ono on say esene bi wo no de enkanka de ye sha obetime yi asan hye no eche bebre a obon se na o kasa na ewo so o refi wo ho a na esene pese efrito efom ni nyina no eye anamon a ebia 12 anko ba bia ye wo esen no ho nimde ana wanko hu dentist na ukọ ba bia keke na ukọhye wo se no ebetimi ama wo sa ahaw no because esen ni sie ni your conditions bebre ubisi a wo se yeto ye mbo ase hwese wo se no etuye no enasen anase adimfie dodo sen na afen so kra no ebi hyemu anase ebi nhyemu se ebi hyemu ane na efe no routine no eno na wo se utimi eyi retain no efiri mu uyi retain no free mu a ansa na wajai ama eho na healing completely ansa na woteki measurement a obetimi anya correct measurement a obetimi ade asisen no a ebesete ho kama te say anka ne se de na esenete ye pepepe ukoba bi a na se 1-2 anamon papa bi a ebetimi aba se obehye esen no nso na untimi emfa nkasa untimi emfa nidi na o kasa na fe epese efrito eno ntina yenya akwanya sia na yetu obi afo se for woni kire gentleman dental se osen problem ne de eho eye last stop e de ma se ebia o ba ye clinic wo na wo kumasi wo Abrepo junction total filling station na chipe e wo Abrepo junction eho ene edi yenjuma ena se wo enkran so a uduru Nungwa main lorry station ho eho ena gentleman dental yewo a ye yenjuma anaba bia obefa ka bia ka se obesi wo Nungwa station usi Nungwa station ho na wa frɛ nurse ba ko bepi aba befa wo anase ebia owo atomic down do me kwa benya runabout no so a eho nso do si form na frɛ the same number no a ewo screen no so bia no obetimi afrɛ nurse ba ko bepi aba befa wo kofoidua nso so owo kofoidua yewo ya bronsan no na ofura na ukọ central police station no ewo central market ho eho gentleman dental ho na yedi yenjuma central market ho na yewo ye adwuma free edadwo ada kopem eda memeneda anopa no wotwe kopem anwumre no nsia gentleman esan wo branch ba konso wo aflawo wo aflawo a baabi a Eco Bank ɛwɔ no yɛn nso yɛwɔ soro yɛn nyinaa na ɛwɔ the same premises ɛna sɛ wɔwɔ Takoradi nso so yɛwɔ Tadisco Junction Gentleman ɛwɔ Tadisco Junction Takoradi uduru pipe ano traffic light na wobɛfa kwan na ɛkɔ bank ase no baabi a former GN Bank wɔ na ɛhɔ na Gentleman da yɛwɔ yɛsan so ɛwɔ Sunyan baabi a ɔwɔ bia no sɛ de Gentleman ɛdwen wɔ pomuden ho nti no yɛde branch ne bi atoa wɔ hɔ sɛ bia ombre na wɔn nso betimi anya access to good oral health ɛno nti no for wɔn kyɛ Gentleman dental ana wobetimi afrɛ ya homa no ɛnso ɛwɔ 055 913 9582 055 913 9582 Debia no Gentleman Dr. Ewa Humano so offer no or no between encomo and now here screen so numbers na wo no bia no obetimi afa ebia na one Dr. Atwitwe nkomo afa yesen ene yenum problem a ekoso wo bia no ode bedan Gentleman na ye behwe e dia ma na atiefo ensusu de yewoma atiefo no no na say so Gentleman the Christmas ninti no Gentleman atete ye procedure prices no so sebe ya obi bia nso betimi anya akwanya na wotimi edi nanum ni na wotimi edi bronya eni kwan se oto enam bronya ebai anase oto waduane bia wo sen eye wo yanti no obetimi agya wo ho e wo se wotimi besiesie wo sen sebe ya wotimi akọ wadwuma so yeda atiefo ase
You better also say Dr. From what must numbers let's be
yeah, the number no 054 990
990
65
65
88 and I'll be to me after 055 913 95 82 the be a doctor ewa man so offer na or no better chinko na so bonu na ose ho asem no
who hear ye papa bronya na eba no ye hear send dia ade pa. All right, Dr. Badasi, yes, I know what you think. Gentleman Dental Clinic, Penimpa Jumawura, Dr. Frimpong, and I don't know what you think and Comono. You bet to us so, as I think of the first studio for that would be a grokra. I say, hey, now, you should matches now, canina, Penfo High Behim. Now, you heard the echo matches no be almost all of them, and a basso, with the exception of Asante Kotokone had to forgive. I remember so Ochina, Baba Yara Stadium. Chairman Solo, former management member Asante Kotoko, Asante Kotoko, Regional Circles Council Chairman, Ura Menu, Alexis, and so Penfoka Krabesamba, Nafi Yad Tuatu and Komo, Tuatu Adrin, Afa and Sempi, and so on. A bunch of videos now already. Me person me faka crabby, me ba. Na fi mini Chairman Solo any lessons so abeto anko de train so.
Yes, say good morning. Say Joe Patrol me did acoustic make a free west doma and crowd quanta. Say Joe where them question say me so beside the man say on in PlayStation game ebo TV game on in bo because the entire business and say the way you see Bobo plays you know so when you be a obo PlayStation obo league ya yeah sometimes with me who clubs me bring na omudini enti me say mbisa so onimbo na so onimbo nso a adwumam honom no oni Awa Mohammed New Tilate Sergio ena Franco Naro some obo PlayStation game a hwan ne betimi atwa no yonko ena afi nso me question bi oni say Sergio in penalty shootout say ba first 5 people now omudo omudi ma referee no say if in case say ebia na omo ne opponent bi na ebo na say team na akọ say first 2 na say omo so ahye omo first 2 na say obi wa akire ebi otoso 5 na say ebi nipa na expert pa obetumi afiri akire ba be hye third position na be bonde na ade ahya na e ba twa me question ano no me da spa say you
Sir Joe, good morning. Nchiawe abejafo nyina anano pe. Sir Joe, a question kitwa na pesa me bisa. Sa question me pesa andi na yi ana mami. Sir Joe, ya debate wa sa minimum for. Ana mbe mo se Ronaldinho ball aba boy entina Amado Doni na edi Barcelona chichi. Ena mbe Messi achievement ene ball aba bo edi ama Barca entina ama edi Barcelona chichi. Ana sa debate na ekoso ewo menem nkurɔfoɔ nten wɔ ha ɛna mepɛ sɛ dwo mu boa me na moyi saa question wei ano ma me. Bye bye.
Na me ahafuni no masɛm a mepɛ sɛ mesere free yɛ president elect wɔ ne sɛ yɛ hanom no afei ahafo region yɛ ne na di ne yie nti yɛbɛsrɛ sɛ yɛhia ultramodern stadium paa 90,000 capacity stadium yɛbɛsrɛ no ɔyɛ ne na di ne yie yɛma no congratulations nso ɔma n'anim ɛhwɛ no yɛ hanom nso bi because 2024 we Uma yadeɛ wɔ ahafo a ɔmo adwumaden ɔmo yɛɛ ɛna ɔmo de aboa yɛn nso yɛne ɔmo hwammɔ nti stadium paa de ahafo ha deɛ ɔyɛ sele no na davroma ɔmo n'anim ɛhwɛ so ɔhwɛ Ghana football no yie a ɔmo n'anim la mehwɛ hanom bi paa ma yɛ paa ne hanom players wɔ ahafo region players wɔ ha tientimi nyɛ tim kɛseɛ bia.
Good morning, Joe. Mechia one ukruhina. Mebo Dr. Owusu Ansa. Nso abaso. Oh, the promotion onya I said the doctor. Na esambo achi nso abaso. I said Kessben what the yɛbɛka sɛ nhyira nko a nhyira bibia mɔde mo nsa bɛka bia no ɛyɛ ɛkɔ so kama ɛbɔ akyi aba so sɛ ɔnso atimare ne no constituency na kwa miki so no yɛbɔ mpa yɛ sɛ next time ɔno so bɛkɔ akɔgyina ɔno mom deɛ ɔhwɛ a ahennie ne fata no nti yɛbɛhwɛ sɛ ahennie bɛto no na wakudi hinama yen andi so de binim se ne kurum anso dachi bia no oba ba ye mpi na ujo de me mfa wo de nso so de eye yo anopa de se de medical achi amono eye the clash of the titans aya asante kotoko and House of Folk. Joe, got to connect house, no. I said you can say any formula. And wow, four would determine and our win. Say, house better cotokwa, no determination, or more determine, or money brepa, no more the patapa, at media saying. But me coffin to me maybe also the house in Shemeda. Me was a record no Ghana. Timbia Mabobi a house in Shemeda. Intino. This week, your best record to Rantiano. The technical team. Say, I saw me taking match in a very, very serious. And I best sign at you, Mwankasanso or Monim. Brunyan so nebano. More money may make say house for. Has the Eddie Brunya, David. The Empesa at the end. I know, say they are serious or more prepared. Or mundi term well, or be a play a beer when your opportunity to play this game, no. Sir, would determine, say you are going all out. Because Kotokone has no, and no now the Judin, and no now the flopper. So about that particular game, na say when Timmy and pay for more. A man for the job. And our performance so we no we didn't knock out forever. Intimacy repa. At the same time, the technical team no so. So monsu so no dim be de and nije be ba omo so a. Omonsu so no so omo perform omo side. Who say this particular game no end of year bonus no more kwa no enti prepare well determine pa na basa betima wene and I hope say coming back to Babe Yara no ebe motivate the supporters because ebe dem pa say ye ba belusu ho dabi but me were confidence say this particular game no you better in Joe from BR so as a second 80 in the game no the best players no so ubia anko all out bia determine has
Bianco all out
and your phone bia
and determine okay we a man for adwenkyere kakra mpamcho do kasa etwa to emu nim se nto kofinto jan no bobo makumase Asante Kotoko ne Black Stars. All right. Had to focus Asante Kotoko for no abe first studio no. Aboso say na bido so see bi minim say be reflect on score line.
Say we are crown. Say any greediness ah. Ka buy o sorry na bi me. Sa mo jiji ni
na. Okay. Yes. Chairman Solo. The new telegraph also red. Julius a red. I don't know. Okay. You come right.
Is it going to go 6 or how?
Ose.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, 5, 2.
I'm 5. 5.
Come just learn where we are now.
But the video is wrong with you. I am
all right, studio Chairman Solo, former manager member Asante Kotoko. Sanso Mr. Emmanuel Kumi, a Western region Asante Kotoko supporters who are chairman on our own Finfino. Was a yellow and green Kotoko replica no. Alexander Manu. Asante Menu Asante supporters Penipa or that Omo ano. Sanso na Asante Kotoko communication team no member bako ewa ha need ako enra na odi ne dry birthday bi. Nso na bibia nka ho but ha dwen. We are more solo enra na birthday.
No wallet class ayrai. I mean me huma no.
Oh. Okay. Need ako ha. Sanso na Julius. GF competitions na papa nem se share nsa o. Penimpa ono na e share nsa. Julius and so ewa ha but oba no wa share red minima de. Em say asem na be share keke. All right. Ono so wa ha. If I'm sure hearts of folk Abbas ewa ha. Almighty Abbas.
Trouble man.
Sanso and Kobe Jones.
Now we are there for say what we are there say.
Who's that?
Oh, we are there for say. Oh, we are there for say. Oh, we are there for say. Hey, me you go. I don't know go. Me you go over mamu.
O le ka so ko bo mi obo mutu ana obo etu ni wa sa ko back.
Obo ye bia go for we mo ka.
Anybody 5 against you.
Kobe Jones. Heart of folk supporters ni na Kasama for Kobe Jones and so ewa ha. Wow. Yanjo chen ko kakra ni na no the big game Basketball Bayara Stadium. Na me yaduma ochina enti na mpanifo ye wa. Me sha say free Chairman Solo.
Sergio.
Why tuntuma de nyambo ochina bridge be bo ana.
Oh, that ma ask to him.
Okay. Because it's na a year na wa sha for.
E funda opa o sa me kona. We san be so asante man.
Oh, okay. Ba match na say munye Alex Manu buy ni form sa.
Yes.
Also buy I say mabo to be sa. What are they?
Sergio
Mahu bibia na.
Sergio metimi aka. Eso awi abogu so say match ni hu bia ni ba bia. Yes.
So look as you.
You be so awi abogu so say match ni hu bia ni ba bia Sergio. And we are fully prepared. And we are going to make sure say that the house of folk ebe to a proper place. Nyanko po ya no ochina. Ya to aso miensa. Ebe to so 9. Ochina. Ebe to so 9 ochina.
Wow.
And your first match Barbara Sports Stadium this season a league match ochina. And you be make sure say Barbara na ya samba back no. Statement be. So, into ochina ade aka ya Kotoko supporters.
Okay.
Meet me aka say technical team, playing body, management, oma form dey be or so dey be oma wi. And players na shembo. So mbe wi adwuma no. Ba ade omo hia no dey wi adwuma ay number 12 no. Supporters. Eno tina ye ne management tena ase Yeah, I said no. The gate fee near Manam Rafum. Now Ubi and Timbra Baba Sports Stadium.
Okay.
The 20-50-100 and the age. But said you are going to beat a crowd of folk and Copon Yard Mochina.
Then one.
I dear man who say tire. And I bet house of folk at BBC.
DNS.
Oh, I don't have any idea.
BBS Momo.
I mean, say, Bessie.
Or 10 years to.
Oh, Sacco Jones Moban. Baby, I'm your magic son, Bebada. Obi no David Faber before.
Okay.
Oh, it's the Diomachisa, be Biomo Bia you. A check room, baby, I know more ban. I feel at Nasa Assassin. It's yeah, my town. I say no my Manache.
Yeah.
Coby Jones near Bass, you know me, in it. It will be any do be.
My last game, I had to folk at the core America. No?
Yeah.
Bas Becano, say, baby, Umbo Bia and Moko Seho. Okay, Bas, okay, as yes.
Said no, I've been ascension.
Yeah, no, okay.
Well, other Coby Jones didn't say good and was said yet. Or what you come in. That's what I got so called you come in. I don't want why.
Oh, now I had to some present. And a 4-4 number.
And a house of folk who say, no more baby, I don't know. And ye drown also, yeah, consistent.
No sleep.
When you say, first and all, the house of folk bomb chat. But my yeah. Oh, cost stadium no more TV. And then the Jaku could have moved. There, cost stadium.
And a word you might
empty be Moya be in him. By Bono. So here, Cotocone House of Folks is here. A buff form got a yap. Okay, league table near 1 point. Now say 1 point. Ya be overtake House of Folka, or see a section. And you had 3 points na badly at the end of my Number 1, I was here Didi Brunya. Number 2, I was here to do overtake House of Folk. Number 3, I was here to pass and to many issue. Extra, Sergio. Extra. Bridge bois. I come ever far home. I don't say ever far home.
On over bridge.
bridge where I don't have so can my son to or lent or too far.
Saturday.
It's a bridge near
who did over home.
And Yago Poyad March. Kotoko support the Biamra Stadium. A dear potentia my bahana, you say. A man for Terry power. Barbara Sports Stadium.
And then
now, our mamma Macron on a banner. Too much. Eh, tellers, checkers, security, and RFA. NSC, yeah. NSC. Omo bokro no pa. NSC. And security.
Take sellers, checkers.
And take sellers. And checkers. Now him.
Where you got us what is nephew?
Say yeah, checkers.
Okay.
E de ko supporters na e do mo kono. Omo na checkers.
Okay.
And sellers. Eh their management ndi omo ba.
Yeah.
And security omo ni mo ho. And NSC. Sa problem we no. Ye ne has folk ya if you see the same problem.
The same.
Say onim over rent stadium the abo match. Wo wi sika on beti no. Na omo wi a o ma se wi a wan sakwa na makotiska no. Sa ne ma no na me se wo chena ye si ano kwan.
Okay.
I don't chena gate ya teso no. Ya na away team ni nifo bebre. But yen home team yen need this album no.
Yeah.
And baby omo fa bam free pass ejo e main gate. Onim obu ha ya ma no complimentary me no. Oba stadium nipa 5 and the teleke. Or charge the complimentary 2 bar na mo ye 5 we be 3. Yes. Number 2, your guys we okrom ha. O ma match bi o metra VIP. Omo so muntu akapre. Omo so pa na BBC omo tu nsuo ne bo.
Okay.
And we are going to stop them tomorrow.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Se woni sika de baba VIP a. Ko center line.
That's all.
Ko polachi.
That's all.
Kona ko hwe ball ni bi. Ena yes, sir. Ahanya busuasem. Circle members ni bebre betimi ni manya ntokwa chena. Kona ko supporters ni bebre ni betimi anya problem o chena. And we are going to make sure say you protect the person of commercial Santi Kotoko. If you have complimentary, come. If you don't have, don't even try to pass the main gate. So when you say asumdwe beba, ne nyina ya timi abon ball pepepe. Security there, nyango pardon. Sebe ye ne house of folk. Ya ball bibia si dade but they free hono. Bibia si da, bibia si biem. And we are going to make sure say you be protect your crowds of folk. Omo ba eno omo ko. Ye players be protect omo ba eno omo ko. Gidi bia ma. Many anu house of folk. Sebe omo ha me so mbedi mra so pepepe. Ne yaso yedi mra so pepepe. Ne nyina ya kwaba ye ho ma asem. Ko ball no ombe lusu. Omu lusu a. Ye ntia ye bibia so ombe lusu no. Me person be win match no makogina sa Kentin kro no ho no. Very much service ho no. Ehonna me person be gira okra.
Ara mu dra team no kwan.
Say da bia omu lusu a omu nyina ho. Omu lusu a omu nyina ho. Bas omu win a no nyina akoko.
All right.
Aha nti say jo me srewa.
All right.
Me mo obi anya na dwe so oba stadium free.
Okay.
Anu nko ade say jo me sre.
Bedasi. Bedasi na fe amanfo e do say kone koye matches no so bebrebe na mo obi akwan kakra na ono so di nsem kakra eto edwa. Kobe Jones, Breman sana Lexus aba.
Solo no leo, afile solo no leo. Oh, Siana, solo no leo. Solo no leo, afile solo no leo. Oh, Siana, solo no leo. Solo no, afile solo no. Solo no, afile solo no. Solo no leo, afile solo no. Oh, Siana, solo no leo.
Na masa say you to no dey show.
Say yo.
Ya nya wo support no be show mu.
Some say am be saying. Sabi kwasi ade ntia so miensa ho.
Ade ntia so miensa wie.
David, they can league matches. Na mo say we dey match na match. I don't say match. I don't say match. Who no match. Match mo because you match the right time come on play.
Okay, now mo can league matches.
League must league twice me one.
For has about how many matches are to
yeah, can league asem. Yeah, league na here. League in Yaba. Now asem like last season and yes say anyone mewa and amunya ne fala me can kire mo say yasisa no I'm telling you right what dey mo catch what dey me dey me hear ni say your supporters in the Emra Stadium eno pe ni hia na ye fa balloon ni Emra bibia I'm showing them yeah but boys na so mo catch say yen can supporters no mo Emra eno pe no mo hia. Yes, small boys. I'm some here supporters. And no pet.
Only players no.
Yes, small boys. I'm young grand. I'm see supporters in the pet no here. So we know they are your friend is Galacticos for. Say Galacticos for. You know me say. Yeah, no more. Yeah, here. I was in yeah fine, yeah fine. No, we are where from obey. But we are fine there from obey.
Match be.
Second round.
Say ya no me
Those are coming with you.
Sajo, eti minua no momte. Alex minua no. Solo minua no. Westin minua no. Nida komne ne di kenke. Jamestown. Me ka kire wo mo se. Ensida. Dabi. Yeah no. Yeah na.
Na ho na.
Say yen. Ye beta se makoro kwa se biem. Na de etim ne egu no. Na etim ne egu no. Ye egu ye etim no.
De na wo si so.
Sajo Davi. O de omo come out me de your supporters in Emra. Ade wa ko mo kan mani age ho. Gate na omo kan wa se. Because akro no ne de. Ye kra ye face bebre wa kra. Se kra de aboy ni se ko legon ne ho atoy. Go legon de etwaka. Na ya ji esika nyina ne ye ko ne obi an asem. Ye ko aye etwaka. Ya dia. So because and a boy because you want kra no. Akra sports ni ba bebre ba hun etwaka pre. Amunjare but legon udru ha obi animo so I think says I know na National Sports Authority for as a o say ye mu yi go free ya no musu amon na aduane abom Enti mo say be o mani ache. To mo anyere mo ho a, o say awia. No, that was the truth.
Come back to Accra Sports Stadium.
Yeah, Davi. Yeah, be kwa Accra Sports Stadium bia ni kotokope.
Oh, okay.
Ya no pe.
What league matches no?
Davi yan ko bi.
But I said, going forward, no, yeah, they are crowds of folk back home.
I see.
And then maybe how Ghana football. You can't Ghana football. And I leg ya boy Kotokone has. Yeah, almost see ya check.
Bebreo,
but almost provision I do man. Ah, so yeah, what's up? You know, no more issue.
No more issue. Every way our mutual dinner, yeah, you're trying to mamma.
You have to find a way to hijack
you go for this, you go find no I'm going for TV right and no casa and much of the other.
Nancy, the animal can man too. Nancy, the one.
I but the then you tum say, you tum say, that two teams, they be America, TV right. TV right. Yeah, matches in Yana. Yeah, you got to go matches in Yana. Other teams, if you are be match in the three, if you four, you are saying just cap. 7 years ago. Yes, I believe. Nay, 20 years almost.
True.
So, me, my cousin, when it comes to competitiveness on the pitch, I'm really different. But I was saying, when it comes to business,
yeah,
I was saying, we say, yeah, clubs can't boom for business.
It's true.
Now, benefit you two clubs.
Kobe, you be a see a case.
Over. Na oh no, born there. Some of them say born there. Say Joe, I'm ready 4 days to come out. Oh, me ba come out you. Say Joe. Oh say. Me is my back room. Okay. Baba o.
E tire ni achiru,
Oh, until I say Alex mutia. Minimum o. Alex be kasa sa solo lenu gra je fe. Lenu gra ho.
Yes, about.
Come just no run na.
Me that's what you say me hard not to crack. Come just about 4 days. Me tia da. Me mean too come.
No, what's now new? Hands on right now.
Na say but say ba na think crying. Go start ba na think crying. Me tia da. Me tia ene say oboasi o wado baba asem na yeken. And yen kan team bi asem yen kan offense bando out of fly asem yen kan some na asem me hope and it has to focus. It has to focus asem na yeken. To come you ba 4 days me tia da me ko ba bia. Me kwa maba me kwa away me kwa one day pena my masaba. E chida agro the form. Sure. We na be omoye advert be say tradition goes on.
Tradition any day.
Tradition goes on.
Any day.
And tradition say my double last season.
Into West double this.
I am doing it. And I'm admit na.
Why are you?
Sergio. Sa oko Damia, baby atu Damina.
O say was so sorry pa.
Oko be
watch na beda.
Oko atu Damina. Sa wo gina chira. We met my boss so met my bomb. They see na so a enya chinyi bi mu. Ye pia. So what I say? We are okay. Acha 12 hours. And one dam na see na so that wo benya na akodi chinyi. Hwem na pia. Echi na wo hwe no pia. Last season.
I'm not blow no I say as an striker.
Ante betie ablo. And some of the atuja.
For competition for
Okay. All right. Abbas.
obian comport no ho obian comport no kotoko ne has yen two blows da yen two blows da ye de ne nyina no wonti ase a emfa ho magim wonti ase emfa ho magim akina omo ye dem so pomo nwi
baye pusa ma
baye ntiye
pusa
ayi bottom ya be se omo
Monday man me fia
Jones
Monday munyina no after the game may invite munyina bi na mas mabam otuna enti and any problem Kobe Jones over tra after game no betra Monday me here wa
Sajo adibida makoma so pa adibida makoma so ba me pese ye mo match we dey fio ya start bibi kotokoro ni heart of folk ya tama ye second o mo di twa na ma enimiwe na ma enimiwe mo di twa ye bo match ya ye nhia ye start to supporters front ye start to supporters front e pe for promo pro o ba so say he o obi aba so ba hye na e be twa TV extra ye no be wu stadium ho me tamai
Sajo no kwe
tamai no o mu twa
sabra na say we know management this season and say wo na
supporters
supporters
me change they make us no me match they go be kum Chelsea o mo ka so won pene me enyi match no yanyi they do be kum Chelsea yanyi obi anyo be bibia che obi anyi ball no
executive member
che obi anyi ball no
FA executive member
me say yen supporters
supporters Sajo, I support
so FA
Skabero mo de ma
FA take it say
ye kuma so munyi
FA me ahi
FA na nyomo he
FA na kan yo
be kun Chelsea won ye FA
no be kun Chelsea executive member on the FA
yes okay Esco member
Esco member
Abbas brem kakra
na me dey lion for na lion
and the nations
kotoko ni lion kere ye mo biem
basa kene ba no
what you say so e dane yen kotoko ni lions Waterloo shaka samuye Waterloo so kaya lions no mo dane wo enwa dada e fa what you say eni na me dey come no century by eti ye kan say house of folk lions asabo mo dane a ye twa wo mo kotoko be je fi be pia kwando heart of lions e mo dane so aye no mo hia mundamu that's supporters na me aduma china all right but three you be say you paint all the scoreboard ni na as colors
yeah dia
oh yeah dia dia ya big flag say dia kwa be do ni mu a omo nyi no mo to aso e kwa be do chama wa onyi no to aso e kwa be do chama so la onyi no to aso
Monday baba me na Abbas baba Monday me na Abbas baba Monday
Abbas that's na ima mami ntie ima so kakra na fe yen to so okay ima o baba ba ni da ko mami kakra bi na fe mi mra chema ima so na
has you say that supporters ni tie entina ya popular stand for no because you say ho na ombeko 50 cities omuntua 20 no betumi etua enti popular stand 20 Ghana center line or therefore stand or therefore there so there ye fa chiche or therefore there crowd there
let me tell you say this season omo match omo 150 cities Sergio Bisomo this season omo match omo 150 cities Accra over Legon VIP aji 150 cities they be a hoyema
Accra Legon Stadium VIP F Part 22 Legon Stadium VIP F Part Baba Yara VIP Baba Yara no Baba Yara VIP 550
okay
the American say popular stand there 20 cities center line 50 VIP 100 cities Mr. supporters on Baba Stadium chira the American chairman say otawo ba udua ticket no mento abontin ye to ticket to abontin ye to ticket no obutum one to ticket no e obutum na to abontin ye ma wo nwremu ena wo mo ya wo ko gina Heroes Park any eco unity or ye ho na wo to tickets no will come after them tomorrow. And then they should be rest assured. We will come after them tomorrow, because like Tamasoro said, facility you use soon for free. It's yaka. It's a sell or china bar. Then also yaka And I'm happy to say competition manager wahanomo. No political party flag and tadie and they accept to a stadium hall. No political party. No. Election year Ghana has won. You call your name. It's your best supporters. Not the incompetent way category A game. It's normally it is under the auspices of the national security. It's a realm when Yakotoko has beer and Bejam be you fine, no free entry.
Okay. All right. Mami na also as enough remember Chairmanima Western region Sunday got supporters who you know penimpa or do mano and also ewa hano. Chairman.
So over.
Who's your chairman? Tommy. Who's your chairman? Chairman, mami ntie we na fi yes.
Say you me say nsem na me penny for na di kan aka.
Okay.
Nyame yadma ochina me ansum Western region for omo high car na omo dia ba emba ono na oji anim ama oma banti oyim say waye ho announcement na Western region na omo ba ane me vice chairman of fire omunya ba na ne ye kan ne say ochina abro kan simbi and yen kotoko supporters yesu ejitum say eye no kre o say house of folk o hwe strikers ono wa face wo mo outside na o hu say bi o house yes because wo hwe kra mpa kotoko house o mo leading goal scorer no wa I think was 3 goals. And they say abro catch us say omunni striker e no kre into ochina no bra na be hwe kwan a abro ene simba be fa so a on be chi strikers na gina ho no ma nko wo de entna fie no obi meka nkyere say ball abro boy ana ball asimba boy na aka yi ni boy de mu yanka me ko hwe bi na pam
okay
into ochina no bra na be hwe because te say no kan omunni strikers so ampa and ochina say you e kosoro bafo e be she haso.
I see.
A costro.
It's not actually.
You better have of.
Yeah, but that's it. I bet train. Most of my bad bay Western region from my time.
No, me had much.
Okay.
Maybe it's the same. Kobe can no. Answer say you dey come so boa kotoko ne say supporters from the na ye kan hu buma. E boa me mu krom for the past 4 days.
Okay.
Because of match here.
Wow.
All the regional heads in na cry.
I see.
Nti ochina de.
A big game.
Go what kuwa. Ochina.
Imana that Western region as and they go to support us in so ano. Julius, I say ode wanu tumo. See my course wa hano ni any other information about on here.
That's say Michelle na menda wase so.
Competitions in my Ghana Football Association papa oda omano na otia o Kasano Julius. Meet you.
Yeah, say you I'm there minianu work and bebre and as the neutral arbitrators of the game, always the GFA. We can only hope there it will be organized and played under a serene atmosphere. That into the idea why Jim. There are two teams. They have a strong role to play in the development of the game or the industry. Look at the industry in our game because. Forget about the technical competitiveness on the field. You look at the tradition and the business aspect of the game. Them two teams bring a lot to play. Not even only being one shake. I'm a club man. I mean, I entered club football in 2010. Drafts. I've also worked with, I've helped Hazakes before, and I've worked with Karela. I'm a full club man before even doing a full-time job at the FA. And I understand, even say Homa, the importance of playing against Hearts and Kotoko coming to your home. The business aspect it brings. Generally, you as a club and even the external people will benefit from the football, which is on our button at all. So they are a crucial stakeholder in the business development of our game. You know, again, that they need to collaborate more with us, and that is why I say an approach that we don't have to sit aside the FA. Okay, we know about match. When they do what you want to do with your match, and however it goes beyond, there is up to you. We have to collaborate together. Even decision on venue, I can tell you for a fact. This decision about University of Ghana Sports Stadium. The FA played a big role. You're convincing how to folk that play your matches there. Even now, last week, personally, I had a meeting with the MD of Hartlepool, and one of the key agenda of the discussion was whether to maintain University of Ghana Sports Stadium or come back to Accra Sports Stadium. Because it is not just your match. It's it is for all of us. Say if the ambience is great in Kofuor Park, there's a lot of experiences. Of course, it adds up to the image of the league. The EPLA and Kofuor Clam or what was Kakeshemina. It is the experiences around the league, you know, and on my EPL, what it is. And you know, we have to have a big interest in it. And you know, I think that it's a good point they have raised, but we have already initiated actions. But make sure they are in collaboration with, especially Kotoko and House of Folk and all the other clubs, of course, will improve. In terms of organization, Ochina, I think that Kotoko supporters raise a very strong issue about security.
Yes.
Issue with
cameras.
cameras. Only day we'll come to that. We'll come to that. But let me start with supporters. The supporters are the owners of football everywhere across the world. I stand by that. We are not the owners, because without the fans, there's no business. So they are the owners of football. But they also make football what it is, until they have to contribute to making football great. Yes, Ron. At Chenelbe Stadium, security, it is under the auspices of the national security. Another stakeholders meeting, one of the key information and PWM supporters. At Chenelbe, there will be 3 steps of screening. Because you are not in normal times, you appreciate. You just came from a hotly contested election. In 3 steps of screening. Around Babayara, we created 4 blocks. Because actually 4 major entrances over Babayara. Unity Oil, Amedia, Bibia Stadium Fountain, one down, one. No, it's my kitchen. Those 4 areas, and there will be first screening to check whether you are coming to the stadium. And you just have to use a different place. As also a check for prohibited items, metal, so why I want no. Of course, whether you are in a pro-political colors or pro-political attack.
Political party
no political party attack, because it's against even the FIFA regulations and CAF regulations to display political in a football stadium. Football is a different language altogether. We don't do politics.
Stadium party colors
because a chama today, for instance, NDCA victory walk. You can go for a victory walk and go and change and come to the stadium. But if you never go victory walk, if you victory walk never to the stadium, yes sir, not possible. If you are, then you go to ticket booth and go ticket and now enter stadium now go enjoy your match. Main gate want them and more no. Main gate. Our Babaya is supposed to support the team, especially Kotoko supporters. The main gate one for tickets. You get tickets to main gate. Main gate for officials, ne players, ne security. One person will access main gate be fountain war. It is a ticketer. Another player to ticket VVIP. Heroes Park or entrance or what on VVIP ticket. To your new room. Remember main gate is about tickets. Main gate you turn tickets or after so no. Oh yeah, I wanna Gamia moving your car pass the over stadium. Yes, sir. One. I don't know what car pass one more. What catch up? I'm assuming to do a car pass no. Oh yeah, for the vehicle on your ticket to watch the match. Into say at the car pass the stadium. Be MTT did not ticket checkers and sellers no. Wo kwando wo check obi a wo kanum na painful bi ni mo say pentem na enima na ba de tell check so na on boyen on yefe ngwase they organize match of this nature na bu na VIP o ina ye ma na bi mpo a wato ticket we bi ntina da manyamani nya nketen obi a sebe na first time on ne busu fa park ya convincing the umbra park one na na namba aba wo be onye bebi ntina me sure obesana bebium nti da menya kitin na mboma yen football business no konenim nti yesre won say car passer make sure do bia la be gina kan no bia wa ticket da ma obesan no akota ticket nti na pia awudru na akota ticket wo soro ho Baby Stadium no na be dem abashabo security so it's at utmost best to be at utmost for some time now no the Ghana police service mfa akwenye born about sacrifice in me there yentumi ntie won kaw was away mehen but e be so on the chino so the way da no obokode no ya den wa bo yinya ye ho ban afọ TV asem no me gidi de issue ne be no ye ne Kotoko management din komo mo si onam do ma already they announced about live and want to one live in normal times
Kotoko Chelsea game
exactly you don't need to come more about it we explained what really happened. It is not Chelsea nor requested the on the match live. I can zero authority the team be kono to market it okay you those things there on that we are piloting we are piloting with regards to because of ongoing discussions with other many TV partners. Because actually, you need official broadcast partners. We started the season. We are partners with Globe TV, Alpha TV, and other people. And you know, what happened was to generate a lot of production teams. And unfortunately, I think 32 hours to the match, and then production partners and reaching out to us that it will be difficult for them to raise the third team for that match. And so we had to reach back to the club that this is the situation. Raising a third production team will be difficult. And you know, if they can bear with that match cannot be like, because for us, first on the schedule is to have every match involving Kotoko and Heart on TV. Before we even look at the rest. And you know, it was non-negotiable. Unfortunately, Nations were Hearts. So look at that same weekend. That's how come Nations and Hearts came live at to Mamba Live. You know, one friend chain, it is never deliberate. There's no malice involved. The match is and you know, want to I understand, especially because of, and that is why even the Adriana match that came on live, you know, looking at the plan, we had to overstretch the production team to go and do that match, because it cannot happen that anytime Kotoko, then it means that perception is almost becoming true that anytime a Kotoko Bronga half or no, we don't want to bring the match live on TV. We don't want that. What has killed and has affected young Ghana football over the years is some perceptions that if we are not, mistakes be so, hey, as some the man you put there or you know, so we have to kill all those perceptions. It's, you know, one fine chain there the match and went to Mamba Live, but so Washa almost all the matches that Kotoko are winning after that incident has come up live. Even at a difficult place, internet is very difficult. You know, we brought it live to make sure that one fans know to enjoy. Intentional, yes, one football. No, I wonder. It belongs to the fans. I've always said this. It belongs to the fans. Without the fans and players, these are the two crucial stakeholders: the footballers and the fans. Say, as I speak to you, UK government or develop football governance bill to regulate how football is supposed to be run in England. UK government too. Why? Because they believe that the real owners of football is the fans. Without the fans, there's no football. So we also appreciate that. Football without fans, there's no industry, there's no business. In TS1, this is your product. It does not belong to the club owner. It belongs to you. Football or your order. In TS1, to say when one more than one bra, Papa Manado. China, Ghana Premier League, yen festival, yen annual festival. Because when Kotoko and Hearts meet, this is where we also showcase our proud product to the world. In TS1, showing you.
Papa, Kakraka, Ghana Football Association competitions in ono na shedding sa venues a ebo matches o ene ho nsam ne ade nyina papa yi na shedding sa didoa ode atodwa no mgidie pa se amanfo betie no asopam na fi moye de ampanifo no pese moye Julius e da was pa
that's it
sana pay ode our presence abe my program yi apeja yi papa all right cause this is faso ha the tinker man
Ofilupa.
Sifa.
Too much. And the why you na mama so filu too much. Aye.
Yeah, because was so on your DB. Well, who many my wife. There's who me you know too. The super scout stroke coach because he's also yeah, also the honey, yes. Oh, also the honey. Yeah, Mickey pressure. Remember that son of Jesus. Yeah. And Temeko Newton Latin married that now I hear other games, no, and so and some am I because this is for also boa. And Canadian games na ba Klaus Kakrebi Hunsem our person the two a GPLE emu Nafia Santi Kotoko ne had to for game no and so aboa na yahwe ne kakra me kwaba ni nyina na be ka Hunsem minimum konti are kozi biensi be ka Hunsem police for nyina so mo tia pa all right Kwame
yes
masa mampon
baby so yes general
ehun
hia pa afi bi ehun
hia ye pa
yeah
na me gidi ye pa se amanfo nso ehun ehia omo ye pa
no crepa general
ko sika ene enioma aide boanyanka nkwada ene omo body me gidi ye pa so bia ɛde n'akoma so
Yes, General.
ebu ha ɔno ade bɛkɔ na afei ɔde akɔma saa nkɔfo na ana ɛyɛ problem ɛde ma saa nkɔfo yi na monya kwanya Kessben yɛaboaboa bia no
Yeah.
yɛankasa yɛaboaboa bia no na mmom wopɛ sɛ wode wo deɛ no bɛka yɛ deɛ no na yɛde kɔma saa nyankɛeɛ a ɛyɛ mampɔn baby som ɛne 26 other homes.
Yes, General.
Ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa koraa na yɛka sɛ yɛde mfoni ne adeɛ yi bɛkyerɛkyerɛ bebree wɔ hanom a wahwɛ bi mobɛsu koraa wɔ baabi a wɔ biara ɔma ɔmɔbɔ yie papapapapapa kwame sɛ sɛ nneɔma no ɛba ɛm sɛ ntadeɛ ne adeɛ no deɛ ɛm sɛ no deɛ nkɛyɛ
Bankula ne duane no nnuane te sɛ lactogen ne cerelac mo no ɛne milk na nkwala ne di no ɛna very important because most times in general mampo baby som no nkwala no day one wɔ hɔ day one akwala yɛ wɔ ne nɛ na bo ne papa no ana sɛ ne mam no ɔkɔto no akɔne ha nti day one wɔ hɔ nti saa
akwala mekɔ hɔ ti ni so mebusa a woma no sɛ nti weinom at least ebinom wɔ hɔ a bi a ohia ne adeɛ nti na mode ɔmo aba
hɔ
na bi a ɔmo papa ne ɔmo maame no wɔ hɔ na mmom sɛ bɛyɛ ɔmo bɛfiidi ɔmo ɔsɛ ebinom wɔ hɔ saa na mmom wei oni maame oni papa wei kyɛ sɛ wɔn kɔ gyegye wɔn baabi ɛne wɔn a ɔno sɛ ebinom tumi ɛwɔ koraa
adwane fi hɔ hospital wo ya na ɔkɔ ɔntumi hwɛ no na ɔgya no hɔ kɔ na saa nkɔla ne nyinaa na ɔmde ɔmɔ kɔɔ nti na kyɛ sɛ nyɛ mampɔn yɛwie mampɔn no so yɛwɔ ada 26 homes a yɛsan so kɔ hɔ nti ntade no de gye no ɛyɛ na sɛ sɛ deɛ yɛnya enough na mmom aduane no oil ɛmo sardine tomato paste mo no ɛno ne adeɛ a yɛde yɛ aduane ma nkɔlaa no ɛne deɛ ɛhia paa especially mo oil tomato paste mo no ɛne milk mo no cerelac mo no deɛ nka ɛba paa deɛ anka ɛni bɛgye ho paa nti gyanu ɛno ne sɛde sita ne hwɛ yɛbɛdi paa na wo akɔlaa no kwame no ɔno so bɛfa so ɛdi bi wode adɔe de menim sɛ woyɛ paa mempɛ sɛ mekyerɛ mu mfaso a wonya yɛnya free adɔyɛ mu
instantly
yes instantly first now kana menji ni sa instantly na ba na when your results no wɔ hɔ a
ɛwɔ forms bebrebe
ba hu
ne yɛ ne bɛka kyerɛ manfo ɛm sɛ
ɔmo nim this say say da kusi wa boye pa
da kusi
wa boye pa general was solving a whole lot of problems drinks no the brain no wasan so ma yɛ sika ka ho general wa ya de pa nti in 27 homes obia benya drinks obia e ma de akakra e betimi de nyama bebree de be and wasan so ma sika ka ho nti say the work no the results no when you wie nti so wo ho na person so boa na gye no ofa ontimi mfamba ontimi mfamba ofren a ye be so na ya ba be picking nyama no and obu so gye no say de bi akrobu so an de no enye say nyama kese bia no de bo so me de me de boy 5 cedis 2 cedis enu ye gipa ni nyina ye gi nti momo number no e 0245 75 95 93 0245 75 95 93 o sendia eye edie beba eye Kessben Foundation apart from Kessben Foundation me ametie me kasa send mama men send mama there be Kessben Foundation and also send the call 0245 75 95 93 ye be call 24 aka few days 24th year and ye call
edwawie and na 14
and 14
to be 10
days more and ye call yes
wa pese o de ho ka ho sa inhyira ade o de ho ka ho a ka ho ten number no na de obetimi bia wa ho de betimi bia no fa so na bre na se bibi a pese o de ba na se no so no kwame o pese ye begia se possible
ai o bebia o bia no fren a ye beba ho ne abegye nyama no enso e de akọ eno so number wo ho me de number ni tudwa o fren a na ho so ya ba ne abegye nyama no e de ama ho number no e 1 minute general
1 minute dosun
pacho 1 minute baba sisi a baba sisi a nti number no enso eye 0241 93 7466 0241 937466 baby a wo bia no frɛ a ye ba begye nyama no na ye de abɛka nyama no ho na ye de akɔ akoma wo so pese wa de ba obetimi de ba book da ho ba ne achodi na de nyama no to pese bodi e be bo pese bodi a most of them na pese bebo mudi wo de ba na pese bodi so agenu a bebo e de ama wo ti de wo ho no no
we de nyankopon no ase reward no ana ni nshira no ono ana de bro directly instantly
wow
until oh yes wow. The be anywhere may adoya instantly me who bibi I'm telling you
yeah no
the be so one for any who cry a bamboo bi ni ade bi e de ma woni bi oh yes nti amanfo yesremo a nkwada no ukọ ho a omo boye papa ye mo omo na Christmas a ebe omo so ani enje ye de masepa em so mbeti na sopam na mafrɛ na maboa na nneema no so no do benya bia na wantimi amfa ma ya ebe ba bia wo bia na eno so no etima ba beje dia koma ye nyaka ene ekunafo yi ye de masepa all right minute Dr. Mark JB din komo kakra Newton Latin Marie that also stand by akwasi
Joe,
dear na expecting it now. Baba Yara Stadium.
Many message be from Honorable Kojoba Ajimai.
Kojoba Ajimai, yeah.
Also, I send you a bit. I mean, so say Fatu TV. Also, I send you a bit. Fatu. Honorable will be a mature.
And then one was Kojoba, Uncle, sorry for the past 7 years. I saw them. And then one walk around. Yes,
minimally I send you. I say me chose Fatu TV.
So no be radio station bi o agogo aramboa. So baby. Omba online. Into over the producers the presenters no. No fun to do ne dial no cry na you say.
Joe,
Kojo Bajima. Yanko.
Ghana Premier League. They need e kakra, but point is say if you naturally say yes, Kotoko and has game near the Ghana version of a Classico.
Yeah.
It's in a games like Kenya and you're born in there. So I'll share with any goal stars or that league top no so. I could see do the media man or see a dear you I could see do.
Or
so obey.
Okay.
Or see a dear you I could see do. We will be a mature. Odi team in the call Tamale Akusha Karela. And all share from Pomas more than boy with goal stars on top of the league. Karela United we knew Tuba against Dream Session. And you fluke. They played well. Not as much as say Dream set chances, baby. You know, I think it's a game where a very tough one, and I think say Gold Stars is either a win or a draw for them. Oko Brekuma, some of what do Brekum Chelsea.
Yeah.
Bunu say Bechem Koshe no or Beshe Nations or Abrankese.
Okay.
Choba Aristica. This is the third time I was back to Adriana. In our alcohol time of Ghana, the first and second time, it was difficult for your friends at Chelsea or Beshomo. But I'll share the position of Chelsea and of course I'll share Adriana a tough game. In a new coach be about players no be up on born home only. It is a wood tier there. Some Adams Munich Choba Aristica a kind the first training session. And of course we'll share the Omo air now. I was saying Brekum Chelsea Gina but Stevia Mankuna after say Oko representing Ghana Togo with the chan team no some board you know. Ombe alawa na Joe a win or a draw for Brekum Chelsea.
Okay.
Brekum. And of course Park West Fabian Matisse will resign from Lagos City.
Yeah,
Sana Matisse will resign. And a tough game against Bechem United. Bechem stands a chance. Who's the team there? Say issues be bad. It out to the players to say live up to expectation. But Bechem no more bono. We share away games and how they are performing now. I think say Lagos City is now with the Omudok. Mediama Eko Tema Kwaku Vision FC. In the last 4 or 5 games of Vision and Koye.
Okay.
Me and Najimai. Before Kwan transit in Como and of course Air Demano and Bola Mediama Airball. We share Eja was so almost so Omode Bana. I know a win or a draw for Mediama El Tema.
Okay.
A win or a draw for Mediama. And of course, we call in Swatremana. In Swatre, your prayer or a picket point from House of Folk.
Yeah.
Only Dreams FC or Lusu here to your friends and Carolina United. But so game ni ye pa. Ubabusa say carry to call baby any copy point. The league leaders to copy point and the game on boy and game be they should have even won that game. Go Stars for be one dance here. But also your prayer game on so bona. A tight game. Game in a draw. In Swatra and Yami 1-1. And of course the league leaders Samates. Ever said the former champions and I said defending champions Samates. How many Heart of Lions na Airball, tough game. Bashir Ford, the suspension, I'm saying winning the last game, on track bench. Near J. Juma, Stephen Aholu, Juma. But when some after say Mulusu Evans or say to injury. Now, Kayeke, Dauda Sedua almost struggle as defending champions to do much. In the league, in the FA Cup, I round of 64. Go Stars then Kwala could pick Eko Yomu Fimu. And Ama Adena Edin. And we had of Lions away games are partially for them and branch anybody or big junior form now. Samates in
Okay.
Of course, a year Soga Copper. In the FA Cup, Accra Lions actually 6 Etiak Bozoma Rivers.
Yeah.
Nations, we need 2 Etia Edubiase. Nations, Aka Kopiemu, Coach Ibrahim Tanko Mranche and Betime redeem himself based on the position of Muda. And so, Nations away games this season, they've been super, they've been fantastic. It's going to be a tight game. You know, I mean, Coach Ibrahim Tanko didn't come on. Not the home fan, but why? Or see the Tibia no Wakupiemo. Mengo so be Shisha, the Mrantia for no Mukopiemo to go with a chanting. No, 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 more channel or East Legon. No, Muche, more time or more a game, the bad day. A bad day, papa. It's either a win for Accra Lions or a draw for Nations in this particular game. And the big one, Ghana a Classico.
Yeah, but
I've been trying to tell. A difficult game.
Yeah.
Me who say a House of Folk with a winning spree with Kotoko from 1 goal project to 2 goals. In the last Kotoko 2 games, no, and yeah 1 goal project be. Was share Diana 2, was share Future Stars 2. In House of Folk last 4 games, no, Coach Abubakar Ouattara has been winning. And one player in House of Folk team while lifting the performance power among Fonshire Salim Adams. And of course, their captain or the stability Benjamin Asari. If he's not the best, he's one of the best in the country. Chanting no on there number 1. And of course, Kotoko set up Albert Ama coming from injury. What should I say in every game with Bian or the ball to Atana, or Togo or Sene Signals. Justice Blay, Sam or Bad the midfield of Kotoko as a pivot against Adrian against Future Stars. Kotoko won. This is going to be a game, a very tight, very tight. I'm looking at Ouattara, Wakochi Kotoko playing on new system. Oguma, Washa has a folk da, Wabo has a folk da. I also buy into this particular game. A game of character and then mental toughness.
Wow.
2 fans, Nina Babekasa, Joe. You live up to expectation of China Kopium. We just a new thing in that kind of better. And I'm sure say Ochino, we are going to witness a very good game. But they make kind of say Kotoko players, as of folk players, Kotoko officials, as of folk officials, they should forget about the referee.
Okay.
They shouldn't attack the referee. They shouldn't confront the referee. But referee doesn't fight football mra in the game, no.
Yeah.
Now you tell you Julius Akane, no party colors. Baba are supposed to tomorrow. And you need the United be calling the DJ free. The better side should win tomorrow, Joe.
All right. Referee, no, your friend, no, Prince Okoto Ntiamwa.
Yes.
Prince Okoto Ntiamwa, na referee amasa game, no. Nafe assistant, no, I Richard Nati and Alex Osman. Omo and a referee Prince Okoto Ntiamwa. 4th referee in Maxwell Usu and a match commissioner, no, Tesimedo Osmani, ono and also be a match commissioner. All right. Big game. Ebebaso, Ebium. Sifa, my bro. All right. Now, ba no, bibia monfa also. See bibia.
Matina, who's in the
Yes, or not hono. The perfume din ground who be a serious so. Oba na me yeba na
who's a
Bibiba. Dr. Marka Jeno no.
Good.
New Life Homeopathic Clinic.
Yes.
Dr. Marka J. Oh no. Yeah.
You can't wait.
You have no crowd. You remember. Doc Saboko.
Akwaba. Nyamiado brapene.
Yeah, then Uncle Asipa.
Nyamiado me ho ye.
Yeah. Na dia na manfo odi ma omo. Ne bedi hu nkomone.
Brapene ne no me imagine senka ye be kasafa stroke ho entirely.
Okay.
But me hu say ene no mrantie wo town pa because of Kotoko has match no. Major stroke the symptoms in just about 3 minutes, and the rest in the match channel mrantie no so sexual weakness in Jones so baby. Na ye de aboa because ni je no mu wie ho de ko wie.
Sure.
Mema ni bi omu bokegu. Bokegu pa ya na reho. And na obi o nso oba o ne ne te we kama. And because of that, when you high blood pressure, because on one head, you know, to me, you see now, Pia, I am Shishem, and I have a mema. But before that, just 2-3 minutes, I symptoms of stroke, no, because me jam. Usually, me buy me tea, a share week, in retrospect, near my area, too much. I'm say, I can't want some kakra. To me, then check a see a bema.
watiefoɔ ne ahwɛfoɔ nyinaa. New Life Homeopathic Clinic. Accra yɛwɔ Dansoman first roundabout. Yɛbɛn King Solomon ɛwɔ Accra Dansoman roundabout. Ana Kumasi nso yɛwɔ Atasiman so. Onye du taxi station hɔ na obusa New Life Homeopathic Clinic a obiara bɛkyerɛw. Yɛwɔ Atasiman so taxi rank ne hɔ a ne yɛbɛn. Na before sɛ mehyɛ aseɛ no numbers ne de mehu sɛ wɔ screen ne so. Ɔna ɛhwɛ TV deɛ ɔmo ni problem. For the sake of yenuanum a area per location ne nkyerɛmu bia betima frɛ wo. Nkɔmɔ a yɛbɛdi fa ho is about stroke and sexual weakness. How a yɛbɛfa so a yɛbɛgyina brane as mɛma na mani gye abɛfie na de nkabɔ mu aba yɛ ne adɔfo ntam. Me number ne yɛ 0244 09 35 95 0244 09 35 95 and 020 33 35 439 020 33 35 439 Zebra penny menchare ho no normally you can stroke on say de bia me ba meta ka say ye na yenya symptoms ansa na yare aboy ato ho no e ye nhyirama yen
okay
unua bi enhu hwe wo ne ho symptoms here me beken ye wanuanum bebra thousands of people manya stroke omo enhu bi
okay
onam ne ba bia ne ho den ono na drive ono na walk ono na na dwuma one day na ne fa dwojo no aka fom and ye wo na enya symptoms body ne born nka ye say make a move because wo no body ne pese o kire wo say bibi pese esi etitu anamon na amema wa nka fom de di kan ye na ye tanya severe headache we obi a utita pai ubebra you very careful tipa ye man respect but de bia me ka se wo peyare a esese o man respect pa na utako hu doctor a headache
okay
e bia na najo utipa na untumi na ofa paracetamol bi na jo na odae ade e kye eko ba ne papa mu anka ko hu doctor because headache nye normal
okay
e betima ba se bibi kese na AC ba painkiller na suppressing na cooling it down edikade e kye na ko hwemu anka obehu se bia obi pineko 200 ebianka bon so sugar na nam 25 nanka ya ma ho aduro ansa kra na bedu bone edisa wo hwe na uti no half sided de bia utifa obi a oni tifa tumi dwane sa o sini trase na affect na ni nyina sa ne ma we nyina enye eno ne tama ne brofo kasa migraine no enye tipa ya esesa ososo utranye ya one day e the stroke sembeba ana wona nya dizziness eni so bri wo ho wa ni so tumi twan one pe bibi mu anso a na okote ahwe eno so nya de papa you be very careful ana wona nya severe sore throat you know bi ho stroke na start from omu throat ubon so ho o many ade a obre hwe ya na ne fa adwojo etu ya hwe yi a eye ana wonua bi ho na hunu se nanse ne kasa esesa asa ne kasa no on flow said ye wonim no o kasa so bi o pese o ka ne tekrama na ate afa so eno so eye ahwe yi se utra nye yi a ya rebon stroke nya be dey ebe che no ana wo a wontumi nyina ho for more than 10 minutes ana wontumi nante for more than 10 minutes o nante for 5 minutes ikope na wa yedu asa wonan no utu abete ahwe na wo lose balance eno so ya hwe yi a eye especially wo BP ana diabetes or high cholesterol o de amemfe ni agro so to hu na montem na ya rebon we ame how ana wona anya heaviness utimi so nipadua efa ye dududu upeja on sa lefta intimi nkosoro ekosoro kra timi say enya settle to say right the same side na now na right no so ayedu wona mo asa wo twene form ba bia na mu aye level grounds and so poli all because wo de wadwen o so 29 no but untimi ntu ni ye na epese twe form etu ni say onipadua ne fa ye titriti ana ye dududu ana ye weak una mo asa wo twon na ba ko form on sa ba kwa hodin ni mu a eno so tu hu na montem a eye ebebo apa ana wona nya numbness ye onuanu bi o abrap no beka se o mo nan na se ne fom ebi na tetale ase ne mpaboa kra wra ohun difference bi e aye titriti o de si form a se si atechemu o se si cement so ohun difference bi e ne nana si na etofotofo bi eno so nya de papa ana wona o mo nsatia na ye very stiff o ka tuma naka obia na ayese ade ordinance we bepia eno so nyina ye stiffness a eye nerves no na create sa impression no edi nyame amwa na pressure shoot tipe na ebedani stroke ana ona nya pulling pains minti mo twetweme min obi o ha the word sciatica pain obi o ha ne to no ode atena se no eye ne ya na pain na fa ne to ase na fa ne sere do mpeni mu ba form sa. That's what we call the sciatica pain no. And this no so to ho na mo eye. Na one day pressure shoot here, I'm a so am the same side no anyojo. Into who all the symptoms ni bia, the best thing you can do is obedwane aba. Anyone na ma no mo lose balance. Obi ho na ma na ase wo kwa afa. Ne nante anya papa. Ono atimu say wo lose balance. Eno so no tra anye ye o chena bi you to hope na ebedane stroke. Into when na etu ho na montem eba new life from your party clinical solution ye dey e wo ho. Ebeboa na wonya balance na wato aso aye wadwuma. Na wo fa ankodwojo ama sebe yamfo ankotena hwechem. Okay. The stroke ne de na ho na me de beso. Na afemi nko de mesemi be ya mamrante no. Brapen wahwa ye ka sexual weakness a. Ya na ye de afrafra. Ba ya na hodo 9 sexual weakness. Okay. De di kan ye frɛ no early ejaculation. Abeka wa hada. Ye wonuanu bi o hɔ no oba di agrona na ne ho asane. Onko inside o. As wo ye na 2 ana sebi oba bi twam ohwɛ ne sere ho ne ade bi ogina opɛ na ne ho asane. Ye o meme bi ti saa. Ɔmo ne frɛ no early ejaculation. Obi kra timi imagine oba bi na ne ho asane. Enya ade papa kra. Eno wo ho. Ane ye wo premature ejaculation. Ono de sebi obeko inside. Nanso wa ya ade 30 seconds. 1 minute pa de onuru hoda. Wow. Ɔmo ne from premature ejaculation. Ane ye wo erectile dysfunction. Na erectile dysfunction ye won A and B. You obi o ho beginning na begina so pa. Nanso ogusu ye adwuma na no na adwo. What the ultimate say oh manya good direction. Ba so no oba na gina ni na adum. Onwie nso na agya no kwam. Ane ye wo no nso a beginning na asore nkra no. Eno ne B.
Eno ye B da gusi mo. Ono obi yanko.
Right brother welcome be there.
Da gusi obi.
Obi sa. Alo. Ale bisu A. Na A for ne de ahyase na no eye bete dada. Oh, bo say sorry cry ho din bi enim. Eno na elo zbenim de oh.
No black man. Oh no the church. Black man
Black man the kafra.
Black man fashion.
Black man na ya no say mo shem ma me saro because I didn't to be sorry. Olo so pe bia e.
Because the church drum bia o pebi. Sa so
it's A and B. Either say be sorry, na adwokwam and I beginning to cry to me sorry. That is a erectile dysfunction. And then you will nuanum be from impotence. Or no dear, the ordinary be my answer the Johnson. Kojo aya na saboni trinko bi neko. Enti these are the groups. Na ebia won ye deba. Na mema ade ya kaya so because ye mpe ho solution. Ye pe tonanom fatua fasa you know, obi a quick one. Fana train 30 minutes. Fana train 1 hour. Oh yes, I man. Not the little strength now one crowd was saying. Until obi a aphrodisiacs I do level be of a cry. Enjuma. Na feniti and a pino. Young guys now enya high blood pressure. Lead to stroke no. A fana aphrodisiac. Okay. Oh, until enya careful. Ye will hormones be obemem. Testosterone, any androgen. Sebi production is from your testicles. So sadi we all the anya level. Oh boy. Obema ye din said okọ ba wan obejem. Wow. So enti ye won niam etachiri and e bi mo so be hekra na prostate enlargement. And prostate cancer and ejojo obema. E mema bi kra ba manimu abra pani eye kidney problem. And amom obema ye dey ekofom. And e bi mo so abaye nerves. Nerves here the last time you see ho ade wa hey. I know the coordinate activities mani pedua na ye active no. Nerves ni wu a eno so betima ma obema se makofom. Enti wo a obema ekofom bia wasechire. Obi o high blood pressure and ejojo ne bema. Obi so diabetes and e won so ntama ne bema ntumi nsori. Obi also high cholesterol. Enti se wa ama me anya o lab ankyere o se wo de no de enti ade na sorry ana adwo no. Every prostate and every way ne entreat am wan nyina ona so baka obefa aphrodisia afafa bedu baby kra kojo enti ade ho solution ho a oba new life from your party a yebehwa ama o ana say bia na obema ne mu hyehyew emu ye oya ana ojonso bebre ana jo kakra bi na ojonso kakra bi na ojonso obejonso so ade sa wo kyem saa ne ma we nyina wo nsunsanso a ya nhwa ntu ho anamo amawa eno na bedu baby na behwe na obema na efon shrinke obi onso na bema de ketwa na eye ka kohyem sa anima we nyina no se Johnson start say ye 3 4 5 7 times anajo a na lead to sa anima no na obema mu ye oya na mu hyehyew a ni nyina no ba new life from your party clinical ye wo ho solution edema enti ya rie bi etete wadwen wo ye bema gonorrhea syphilis chlamydia whatever ama w'ani ngye de bia obɛma mu hyehyew de bia se bibi ne nam obɛma mu de bia obɛma mu yɛ ɔya ana unhu de ɛkɔ so ɔma masɛm na wokɔ private a na nsuo fitaa bi firi mu ba saa ne ma we no obi ɔkra nsawa na agye ne bɛma bɔ so nsawa bi tumi bɛsi ne bɛma ho te sɛ pimple ɛyɛ kura na awu ɛkɔ a bɛyɛ 3 months na saa ba de sɛ wohu saa sign we nyinaa bia now do any actual new life homeopathic clinic your whole solution ebeboa kama na we bia dey akoyi ama eti brape ne ene no na de me de bedum ye tiefo eno no eti yare bia ha obi adwen say ye infertility awo ho asem oba ye beboa say ye stroke o de she na wanya stroke over 10 years 7 years 2 years oba ye beboa no ne ama ne nerves na ewu na nkwabam na wetima sori anante ene wona epe sebe omo ewo sorry da your friends say stomach ulcer na mbesa me boss ye anuanu bi o ho aduane to ne ma na orane aduane to ne na orane na ne yefo ne mu adọ na onya hard burns na asonit na koma ne na chikasa nim ni nyina ye ho solution e wo ho pa o se me call New Life Homeopathic Clinic a walking distance from the taxi rank it is so free sunyane ne mpatamu asofo like car ho do beba tasman so straight ana o mo free oboase de usi santase a market ho na taxi ho o se me call New Life Homeopathic Clinic and our crown so your dansuma runabout we share we na your head office no our cry is a very beautiful place to be enti our crown so do dansuma first runabout na Goy Filling Station bi ho we say me call New Life Homeopathic Clinic your numbers near 0244 09 35 95 0244 09 35 95 and 020 33 35 439 020 33 35 439 Rapper Ninya Mishra Omo by mame
Dr. Makaje new weaknesses and so and na numbers no pacho fremo na wankasa obedi dance amanfo di dance ye papa doke dance
me dance brapa na bia na match na me no wakohwe bi ochi
kebe boa pa o kebe boa
me nya VIP ni car pass bia be happy
kenye bad cry
say me no ko
all right
any Adriana this is the new coach Aristika Chioba new manager Ababefa Adriana na ohwe receive na efe pa obetia coach Casablanca Al Masry these clubs in our coach and okaya even at some point you know or the Adriana ebo Africa coach Samabodu send a game no ebetimi akọ or Mrantie no or squad no or experience or venue no we keep hammering on all these so this is Bekum Chelsea squad this season you know seen Bekum Chelsea squad transition over time and time again. But Chief, oh share this season one, and Sasan be braba. Cause some board do Babel replace manager Christopher Enning. But Oba ne season one, I see soccer crowd. And he for pan and a striker, a reflective of my strength, you know. We haven't really seen Bekum Chelsea. The Zaka Free, Emmanuel Sapon, Seven Amankona, and national products, and Oceana returning from the Blacks Galas, you know, a camp. Everything put together, Bekum Chelsea and show that kind of resilience. Yeah, not you know, against Barca, Holy Stars. There were a lot of chances are more offered to the opponent. And game na ye can was I am telling you, Coach Eben made a point to say Bekum Chelsea bet me IBB, and he went in a way Bekum Chelsea and lose in his perspective. But I'll be attending to their coach Eben Esokan and say, in fact, sir, Osha drama a team Adriana did a lot of goals, Masawood and a world TV suite. Adriana consider a lot of goals. Goals to Unubabia Ifuba. I will be going for a squad and commit me IBB pa, but me who be big. It's a win or draw for Bekum Chelsea in that game. We move on. We to me share another game to say there. Say Joe not here discussing. Say Samates fear, but if you know one, you know who Samates in the strength na or the bobono. And this is the manager. Oh yeah, Juma Diama squad no in Coach Bash Hill effort. The squad you know any squad before the season never started. Now but me don't say Sikoko say oh season where they out of lines so they were even struggling to survive last time out. But I feel it's been different. In fact, 4 goals and I'm considering in 12 games. Meaning, say, I'm going 3 games, beer, and I'm considering just a single goal. I mean, put the defensive brilliance to the coach in that. But despite all that, you can't attacking teams this season. You will still be calling out of lines. In fact, I'm sure goals, pa. Now, maybe I'm strength one. Won't be found some pinpoint. It's a collection of quality, blended with experience from Korea being junior and then Abednego Tete. But my from Penifon Tunche. This boy Lawrence for Heart of Lions has been their best player, the goalkeeper. Obia boy Benezaba, the captain, or should go so a central defender, a friend blaster. Put all that away. This is the best goalkeeper all year Juma Diama side no. And in my opinion, he's the best player for the side. And the Juma and now at the side now. Talk about games like the one they played against Diana, Mediama House of Folk, Kotoko, all these situations. Lawrence Juma de Momo. Now maybe problem by this season. Samatex Juma or Mobono. Say Joe, we haven't seen the real Samatex or G League, you know. No, Coach Kessben made the fact say, "Oma lose Evans say also to injury, Oma turn kaya and he said you down the Adia Jessica." But equally, Oma the Hilaria Dabo Ababeshem Baba Kushibo Oma Dabeshem Alasa Mankunyeli, and they're not picking up like we're expecting. Samatex are not really up to their standard this season. But how Heart of Lions have born away games, you know, I am not sure say about attacking straight and full rail. I think Samatex ebe ma more feeling the heat, you know. Na a better game no Heart of Lions may be the best results on Betmianya or Samurai Boy no it's just going to be a drawn game. It's a win or draw for Samurai Boy and then the boys you know. Now the big game no and I'm the chat to work a career. He said Joe so we share me aduma or china you discuss a lot about us for Kotoko. But be at the game you better win no me who say my friend. This is my last perspective of this game said Joe. The game will be won either in Kotoko defense or house attack. Or has a folk defense, Kotoko attack. Game no jam midfield. It's just not going to be the case. Well, defense ever stay very resolute, very astute. When I'll be the order of the day. The game is not going to be between the two midfielders. We are not waiting to see that. And that will not be the case. In my opinion, my understanding of the two coaches, how they want to see their guys play to the effect of the team, I think that what defense ever to me I when I'll be the better side of the day. Is it going to be the backline of a blow against Hamza Issa or Hasbrook defense Samuel Mofa against Abetamwa? Let's leave this to their fate. May the good team win. But on this note, Sergio Chame and the program here heavily packed. But we've seen enough on the screen. Sergio, I'm going to for more. Wrap you up. And that's Saturday. Yeah, na a brand new gidi sa. Mama usually two coaches in the very best of luck. Na me had much na Baba Yara. Na main country fans and say, "Mumra me both teams in each dom na omuma game no enye fe pa." I mean, Daniel Chief from say Joe na on to show so. Chief, a chill.